This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. Any other use of it.
Good evening, live from Cameron Stadium. It's the site of a district showdown here at Cameron. It's the Midwest City Bombers. You may have heard of them before. Little Bomber magic looking to happen tonight. We got Jordan Ray from the Midwest City Bombers. This should be a great matchup tonight.
Absolutely, Tom. Eric. This has been a rivalry for them now for 4 straight years. Real quick, I want to say that as the head of OSN, we always appreciate when you give us an upgrade.
All right.
Thank you for the upgrade there, but yeah, this is part 4 of this matchup. This has become quite a rivalry the last 4 years.
Yeah, Tom, next to you. Tom, you always wear the hard hat. How long have you had this hat?
About 5 years now. How long have we been doing this? My son,
you debuted on this field back in 2021 against Lawton High.
I wore it the first time.
On this desk. Well, I hope magic doesn't happen tonight. Tony, it's a good one, a good district matchup. You're going to want to make sure that you get what you need as a win and maybe your 15 points.
Yes, we got to go out there. We got to be able to play like because Midwest City's going to play. They're going to come out here and play.
All right, countdown to kickoff by Kim Thomas Realty starts right now. 580-353-5252. Caller for residential or commercial needs. We'll be back with countdown to kickoff continues on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home. We're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank. We believe.
Last week's over, and we got a little bit.
It's time once again for our coaches' comments throughout the week, throughout the year, and let's just get your kind of breakdown of last week's game.
Yeah, I was really happy with how we went out and played. I thought on both sides of the ball we played really well. You know, defensively we gave up a couple of big plays. You know, just one of them kind of had a linebacker in the wrong spot. The other one we fell for a hitch and go on with 29 seconds left. Wasn't very happy about that, but you know, take away those 3 plays that they got, and we really played well defensively. I felt like we handled Sawyer Rice about as good as we possibly could have. And offensively, you know, after we went 3 and out to start the game, but after that, had a really good offensive night too. Mixed the run and pass in and different personnel groupings, and you know, had a great day running the ball, and just felt really good about how we went on the road and played a pretty good Duncan team and felt like we really dominated.
Well, your execution, too, about you say number one was to stop the quarterback, and I think you really showed that you did a pretty good job of that. Are you more pleased with your defense? Because, you know, we're going to get into some big games we're going to talk about that your defense is really going to need. We already know about your offensive power and your threat, but coming around to, I mean, because when you look at scores like even the Ponca City and you say, well, I'm happy about the win, but not all the points that they put up. So defensively, you know, with the change that you made, are you happy at this point?
I think so. We, you know, started off the year, didn't have a great defensive game against Elgin, and then kind of fixed a few things and felt like we were better. And then, you know, we had our Ponca City game, and that kind of forced us to go back and look at some other issues, and felt like we've done a good job. Our coaches have done a good job these last few weeks of adjusting some of our stuff defensively. So, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about them.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
And a pleasant good evening from Cameron Stadium as the sun's starting to set in the west. We've got about 23 minutes before we have kickoff. And our countdown to kickoff is brought to you by Kim Thomas Realty. She's your residential and commercial real estate specialist with RE/MAX Professionals. Whether you're shopping for a one-stop shop for her clients, she can assist you with real estate needs. Whether you're looking to list a home, maybe looking for an office space to lease, she can get you taken care of. Call her at 580-353-5252. Kim Thomas Realty. Countdown to kickoff for your Macarthur Highlanders. Let's give you your schedule of kind of what this looks like for the way on the way out, and that's brought to you by Morgan Stanley and the Morgan Stanley from Orchard Group. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, you can visit their team website or give them a call at 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. So you're going to see on the bottom part of the schedule, when you have 10 regular season games, look at that. It's kind of depressing to see the big M down there with Midwest City because you only have 3 more games after this one, and 2 of them are vital in this district. The pecking order 1 through 4, we already made that first hump with Duncan, trying to make sure that you weren't going to be in that 4th slot necessarily. If you can turn around, beat Newcastle on the road, and then finish with another road test at the end of the season, November 7th, circle that on your calendar, Bishop McGuinness. That should be a good one. First things first, it's the Midwest City Bombers who come to town by Morgan Stanley. It's certainly a great opportunity to kind of just basically set the tone of what you need, just basically get your established win, get your district points if you can, and go down the road. But the thing is, I've talked to all the coaches. They know the history of Midwest City. They've got talented players. It's kind of like the Lawton schools. When you have the Mid-Del schools, you got 3 of them with Carl Albert, Midwest City, and Del City. They always have talent at any of those 3 schools.
Speed.
And if they put it together, and we don't want them to put it together tonight, that's certainly the keys for tonight. We're going to give you your keys to the game when we come back. We've also got your starting lineups, the coin toss, and tonight's kickoff with 20 minutes away from kickoff. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
And hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, we want to welcome you into the broadcast booth. You see a little bit of the girls posing for their social media picture before we get into the Star Spangled Banner and the National Anthem and our color guard coming out. But we're going to give you our keys to the game. And, you know, it's you kind of week to week, you can kind of say kind of the same things, you know, limit turnovers, penalties, those kind of things. But what is your main key for this game tonight for the Macarthur Highlanders?
For me as a coach, one thing I don't like is these ridiculous penalties that we get, because in the long run it could cost us down the road, especially when we go to Newcastle and we have to go to McGuinness. So that's my thing. I want to see a better, a little bit cleaner game than what we've seen in the past.
I think for keys for the Macarthur is start off quick with a team like this to kind of, I think if you establish your run game, which we've been able to do with your stable of running backs that they've had, and we was just telling you during the break, you know, our little water bug is basically up to about 800 yards now, and he shares with Josiah Thomas. Yeah. So Connor Claiborne starts out the game. He shares reps, which kind of makes him healthy through the four quarters, you know, gives them that. But that is a 1-2-3 punch, because then when you bring Salazar in there, like goal line stance, and then you got your quarterback who can run as well, and he gets some yards there. So I think you establish who you are early to them to remind them kind of the season that they've had, not picking on them.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport. Just 1 mile to anywhere. Offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures. All in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Highlander Regiment playing the fight song to the hometown crowd as the sun setting on the west end of Cameron Stadium. We've got about 12 minutes before we kick this one off, and we're excited to bring you this countdown to kickoff by Kim Thomas Realty. Give her a call, 353-5252. She can meet all your real estate needs, whether you're shopping or listing a home or maybe even looking for an office space to lease. She can take care of you, 353-5252. Let's give you your starting lineups for the Macarthur Highlanders. We'll start off with your offensive players, and boy, what a threat they are, what have been a spectacular season they've had. Avon Lachlan is your quarterback, 3-year starter at QB, followed by J2. We've got Josh Rushing on the edge. He'll also play defense. Then we've got another man that plays both ways. It's AA. It's Adam Austin. And then Connor Claiborne.
Waterbug.
He's carrying that rock for us. And then Brady Fernandez had a great fullback move last week against Duncan. And then on the edge, Braden McDonald, like to see him in the wide receiving core. And then also we've got the interior lineman with Damian Mowat wearing number 72. 76 is Gage Jones, number 76. 58, Jordan Crane. And then we've got our tackles and guards combined with Walter Rhodes, who is going to carry out the hammer tonight, former Duncan player, 64. And then Milo Wyatt wearing number 78. That is your offensive starters for the Macarthur Highlanders. Now let's flip over to the defensive side of the ball. Starting defense, you're going to see some common names on offense, but Sean Hughes, he'll be at linebacking core, and then Aiden Penna, he's a junior. And then we've got Princeton Salazar. He is just a freshman. He's a load. Braxton Murray, and then also Gunnar Tate. Welcome back into the lineup last week, and we saw him only once. Eagles, Basit. He only had to see punting from Gunnar. And then we've got Josh Rushing. We got Quentin Mask at corner. He had 2 interceptions of the 3 last week. And then Darian Mosley. And then Adam Austin with AA. And he is on the market, by the way. As he said, he's got a lot of schools. He's going to take another visit, an official visit. Going to go to TCU. So we have got this is the kind of quiet before the storm, the 10 minutes. The teams are getting their last-minute instructions, and then they're going to get ready to storm out of the field here in about 10 minutes or so, because we still got the coin toss, and then, of course, we've got the kickoff of tonight's game. We're going to take a timeout and be back to Cameron Stadium, Midwest City, and Macarthur up next right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we're in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank, with you all the way.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
The heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
All All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, you got J2, you got quarterback there, and also AAA, and then one from the linebacking course, Sean Hughes is your team captain. So Adam Austin, and, of course, you got Josh Rushing.
Get ready for the coin toss.
You got Avon Lachlan, a 3-year starter at quarterback, and your coin toss is brought to you by Hop and Sack, proud to be locally owned and operated since 1994. They've been proud to serve your local community. Drop by anytime. They'd love to see you. This one specifically, number 2 Southeast 45th Street, Caddy Corner, however you say it, right across from Macarthur High School. It's your MAC headquarters. Hop and Sack, coin toss sponsor. Midwest City is going to be in all white with black jersey pants with their numbers. Macarthur in their gold numbers, and they're all black tonight. Black on black, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And head official is going to show the coin and throw that up in the air. And we've seen the Macarthur Highlanders win the coin toss and elected to take the ball a couple of times so far. Justin Smart walking through, and it's his birthday today. I wished him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Videographer for the Macarthur Highlanders looks like he is talking Midwest City, so I think that, they're going to say which end they're going to take, and we're going to switch them over. Looks like Macarthur will be on the west end of Cameron Stadium, traveling to the east, or back home, as they would say, and they're going to take the ball.
Okay.
So the Macarthur Highlanders won the coin toss, elected to receive fast and furious. We've got 6 minutes. And don't forget, we've got 13 schools in the network. All are playing tonight on Fall Break Thursday. Only Newcastle is the only team that will be playing tomorrow night. But everybody else is up and loaded and get ready for a 7 o'clock kickoff across the great state of Oklahoma. Kickoff is moments away as our countdown to kickoff continues. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
The broadcast booth here at Cameron Stadium with Hall of Famer. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I just had to do that to you. Joe Buck always does that with Troy Aikman, but Tony Anderson. Tony, this is a big district. Every game is important because it's a district game, and you want to get your win and your 15 points if possible.
Well, the thing is, I think it's very important for these guys to not take this team too lightly because they don't really Middle City don't have a lot of pressure on them.
No.
Mac does.
Well, and we've seen that. Ponca
Yeah.
City didn't have anything. We went overtime with
yeah.
them. You know, they had
Yeah.
nothing to prove. They were a 6A school. So basically, this will be a great matchup that you're going to want to sit on the edge of your seat for. The Macarthur Highlanders will be taking on the Midwest City Bombers, and we're excited to bring it to you.
Let's go.
So you can see the last-minute instructions from the coaches. Let's give you your first quarter sponsor is brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community they serve each and every day. Lawton Firefighters Association, proud athletic supporters of all the high school sports in the area. So we're going to put 12 on the board. And I know it's a $1.50 left to go on the big clock. And I told you, kids get excited. They come out the tunnel. They're all on the sidelines. They're waiting, and they're going to zero out the clock.
Yeah.
They're going to have to wait for it because they're all lined up. The white cap's going to whistle it. But technically we're a minute 36 from being 7 o'clock across the great state of Oklahoma. And I know everybody's anxious. They put 12 on the board. Now we're getting ready. Whistle to play, and they say the officials are ready. Both teams are ready. Midwest City, we're ready to kick off. The Macarthur Highlanders won the coin toss, elected to receive. I think that's the third in a row that they've done that.
Oh, yeah.
Ball teed up right at the 40-yard line. Hand in the air, looks right, looks left, and this is going to be kicked as a bullet strike. It is going to go into the end zone for a touchback, where the Highlanders will start 1st and 10 right outside their own 20. Now let's get the drive started here, gentlemen. See the huddle. It's Coach Pushki. He's got them all in that corner on fall break. Kind of weird this year this week because, they're practicing in the morning. That was normally class time, and so, some coaches like to have them practice in the afternoon. Some of them go to the morning. And they decided to do the 9 to 11 strike. Lachlan, it's going to be a fake handoff looking to throw right out of the gate.
I like that.
It's a nice pitch and catch to the corner to Adam Austin, so Double A gets the 1st and 10, move the chains right outside the 30-yard line.
I like that setup.
And they're going to go quick with a no-huddle offense, and they're going to have to get ready, and the defense is still standing still. Claiborne gets right up the middle. Woo. Just keeps the pile rushing up to the 40-yard line. You better be ready and quick because the defense was standing on their heels, still looking for a play call, and the Highlanders are quickly getting a new play. The ball is set, and they're right back to work. Lachlan will look at the white cap, looks for said, okay, now we're whistled to go. Fake to Claiborne. Look to pass. Rolling out. Looking to throw. It's going to be a pitch and catch to J2. Stiffmar at the 50. Oh, and then a swarm of Midwest City Bombers finally get him right at the sticks. We're going to say about a yard short. But a decent pitch and catch over to J2. I was able to meet his grandma coming in the stands, and she appreciated all of what we have to represent for Macarthur. Hand off to Claiborne. Claiborne hits the off-tackle hole.
Never
just
stops.
Pounding.
Yeah.
Right into Midwest City territory at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, move the chains.
I'm just saying, if you haven't been to a game to watch this kid, y'all need to come and watch this kid. He's really good.
Well, he's so patient.
Yeah.
And he's not a bruiser. He's not, back to work, looks one. Then a little throw on the opposite side shoulder, going to go to Adam Austin. Double A tries to split the defenders, gets down to about the 34-yard line, and not quite it is going to be enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10, move the chains, and they are quickly right to the ball. Not even a minute has eclipsed, and we've got whistles flying and a flag flies. And let's see what this is going to be. It's going to be a false start. So Highlanders got a little bit too fast for their own making. And the first mistake tonight for the Highlanders comes by way of a false start. So it'll be a 1st and 15. The 11:03 mark, as I said, quick and fast. That's what I said. I thought the keys to the game was to get a fast, quick start. Lachlan, hand clap. Fake handoff to Claiborne. And it was just kind of a give and go around to J2. I thought he just kind of got his eyes off of it. But now it brings up a 2nd down and long. The clock stops, and they'll regroup.
Today, he's doing a great job to keep it up.
So it brings up a 3rd down. It's going to be a handoff to Josiah Thomas. He hits the hole, bounces it out. He'll get the first down, though, and he'll get out to about the 22-yard line. We're going to say that's enough to get into a red zone opportunity. Red zone opportunity for the Macarthur Highlanders by Ballard's Garage. Family owned and operated with auto repair catered to you and your needs with flexible hours, willing to work with your schedule. Give them a call today, 699-2400. They're at 1526 Southwest F Avenue in Lawton. Your red zone specialist, Ballard's Garage. So 10:29 in the first quarter, first drive for the Highlanders. Flushed out of the pocket, on the go, on the run. Going to be a pitch and catch to J2. That is a pitch, catch, and out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. So the Macarthur Highlanders making it look easy on this first drive. Let's see if they can punch it in here. So Josh Rushing with the catch. Avon Lachlan will look back for the white cap to ready to go. Handoff to Josiah Thomas. Hits the hole hard. Punches.
Touchdown.
He'll cross. He'll score. Touchdown, Macarthur.
There you go. I like that. Thomas the train.
Get to see that at instant replay. It's just this is the ground and pound. So you get Connor Claiborne and then you get Josiah Thomas.
Yeah.
And the combination of the two is a big threat against this Macarthur Highlander team. And the First Baptist East instant replay showed. And we've got flags that fly for the PAT. And sort this one out. I guess it's going to be against the Highlanders.
Yeah. What did you say earlier that you wanted to see? The fast pace.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, look at that. I mean, it's not even a full 2 minutes off the clock. And you got your first touchdown, get 6 in the board. Yeah. PAT coming up. So they're going to assess that penalty, back them up. The motion, ball down, kick up, kick on its way. It's got the distance, and this is kick through and good. 7-0 is your score over the Midwest City Bombers. They take the first lead. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, and let's give you your drive summary by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC, City National Bank.
8 plays, 80 yards drive, 9-yard run, touchdown run by Mr. Thomas.
That's pretty special, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
really
your
good.
kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Hey, everyone.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Jerry Limeade. Steak fingers, ball teed up at the 40-yard line.
Chili hot dog.
And they're going to spy on the short. They did this to Duncan a couple of bit. Oh, and there is a mad dash for it, trying to get the recovery. Macarthur, they're going to get one when it comes to these short kicks. And if you're not really paying attention, really picking on that right side, and I like the Highlander Regiment kind of doing this little fast-paced, small anthem that they go in between breaks. Got them huddled up on the sidelines, and this will be the first series for the Midwest City Bombers. Now, they've had some injury at quarterback, and it looks like Lincoln King, the senior, is going to be in.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I know that they celebrated.
Yeah.
We did recover the I'm surprised at that. I'm so surprised that I got that wrong. I'm sorry, and those who are on their screens were screaming it, hey, it's our ball, it's our ball. Got a man in motion, it's J2. So a great special teams opportunity, and here it is. Lachlan under some heavy pressure. Oh, dangerous throw into coverage, and they dialed this up with a blitz. So Midwest City finally got some pressure to Avon Lachlan, and Lachlan had to throw on the run outside the pocket. So, yeah, I said they're going to get one. They got one. Yeah. And I saw them celebrate, but I never saw the official point that way until our offense just lined up inside Midwest City territory. So they got the first score and the ball. after the kickoff. As Connor Claiborne gets the handoff and spins down to about the 32-yard line. So it's another handoff. Claiborne just lowers his shoulder.
Yeah, he does.
Nothing fancy. Don't need to.
Nope.
Going to be maybe another red zone opportunity coming up right outside the 25-yard line. Avon Lachlan going to fake to Claiborne, going to go one-on-one coverage in the end zone. I think it's going to be out of bounds and out of play, but decent strike to try to go on the edge. And it's going to bring up a second down. So trying to go to double-A over there on the edge with Adam Austin. Plays both sides of the ball. That's his first time at offense in his career, just like it is for J2 for Josh Rushing, who is playing defense for the first time this year. Handoff to Claiborne, pounces it out, gets some extra yards. Look at that man go. I thought he was out of the gate.
My
the
goodness.
Spin move, the extra yards, get the first down inside the red zone, right outside the 10-yard line. Another red zone opportunity from Ballard's Garage. Flexible hours to work with your schedule to get it fixed right. Give them a call, 699-2400. Inside the red zone, Highlanders trying to make a statement early. Rolling outside, going to be a pitch and catch. And that is going to be a score for a touchdown for the Highlanders. Now we go back to the fullback with Brady Fernandez.
Great.
So getting Brady, and you know what? This is going to be on film.
Yeah.
So when you practice to say, do you stop Claiborne? Do you stop Josiah Thomas? Oh, now we got to wait for Hernandez?
Yep.
And then, you got J2 and double-A on the edge.
Great
Macarthur really
play.
putting it off, going for two. And Midwest City deflected that, and that bounces around, and it is going to be on the ground, incomplete. But it was a attempt at a two-point conversion. Our score stays at 13. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Drive Summary is brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC, City National Bank, with several locations in Lawton and Oklahoma to serve you.
5 plays, 37 yards, 11-yard touchdown catch by Mr. Fernandez.
All right, so got the receiving, and kickoff is brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Kicked over from the 40 end over end, going to be fielded at the 11-yard line. Midwest City finally gets the ball for the first time offensively and is going to be taken up to about the 22-yard line at the 9:05 mark. So the story goes like this. Macarthur won the coin toss, elected to receive, took it down with about a 2-minute drive, scores the touchdown, gets the kick, gets the onside recovery in Midwest City territory, punches it in for their second score, and the 2-point conversion is denied. And that keeps your score at 13-0. So the Midwest City Bombers, though, as mentioning earlier, they've had some quarterback issues with injuries. Lincoln King gets the nod at the senior. He's number 2. Going to be a quick pitch, toss going to the corner. Going to try to go upfield and is met with a couple of defenders at the line where it's about 3-4 yards to gain.
Boy, they laid a
That's
smackdown on that guy.
Yeah, but that's a good 5-yard pickup for the Midwest City Bombers right out of the gate. Brings up a 2nd down and 5. So King will have we got 2 backs, and now we got a tight end coming over on this side. He's kind of limping a little bit. 1 back in the shotgun formation. Got a man in motion going the far side of the field. It's going to be a direct snap. Quarterback keep, tries to get around the edge, and then he's spun around at about the 26-yard line. So Ryan Holloway got the direct snap. So Lincoln King in at quarterback, and they kind of did a wildcat look there, direct snap to the running back at the 8:03 mark. First possession for the Midwest City Bombers. All white with black pants. And they'll spread out. Trying to get the Highlanders to bite on that spread. Show a little bit of a blitz coming up the middle.
Yep.
Straight back to pass. Little flare out. Oh, and that's kind of the cardinal rule of
got to catch it.
You got to catch it before you go, and took his eyes off of it, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So 4th down at 7 could be a 3-and-out for the Midwest City Bombers, and more than likely a punting situation. And J2, Josh Rushing, will get good field position and maybe a possible return set up here.
Rush hour 2.
Punter will stand back at his own 11-yard line. A little high and gets that one high, deep, and it's going to bounce. Josh is going to pick it on the one bounce at the 30. Stiff arm, and then he is taken down right at the 31-yard line. Kind of dangerous to take the ball there. I don't know what the call is. I know he felt confident. He had the room for it. And, you bounce it and you can, make something happen. But, those guys are coming at a full head of steam,
Yep. They are they're not going to slow down.
So offensive coordinator Michael Pushke huddles them up on the sideline and get a good look there on the starters that will break the huddle and go to their 3rd possession. They've scored on their 2 possessions of the ball game. First one, and then a recovery for a kick that was inside Midwest City Bomber territory. Lachlan got a man in motion going to the far side of the field. Fake handoff, looking to throw. Sits back. Ooh. Josh Rushing lost his footing, and otherwise he'd kind of be set up, and he's kind of disappointed that his shoes kind of locked up in the turf. I looked down when the ball was thrown, and he was on his keister. So just kind of no one at home. You get a trip, a little turf tackle, and up for the next play. Another fake handoff. Now it's to Josh Rushing. Stiff arm, gets a man to miss at the 40, spin move, and then he'll get hit as he gets the first down and gets close to midfield.
Josh Rushing with the reception, first down.
It's a good one on Josh.
Yep.
Tackle by John Grisby.
Back to work, Lachlan. Handoff to Josiah Thomas. The train gets close to the 50. Shoestring tackle. Otherwise, he was out the gate. Brings up a 2nd down and about 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Clock rolls under 7. Back to work. Handoff. Oh, boy, the defense. Oh, and then it's come back with a negative yard. So Midwest City saying, okay, you punched us in the mouth, and we're not going to just let you roll over us and do whatever you want. Brings up the first 3rd and long tonight for the Highlanders. 3rd down and about 11. Lachlan back to work. Flushed out of the pocket. Yeah, they were coming with a blitz. On the throw, oh, man, just in and out of the hands of Braden McDonald. And, that's kind of what you wanted, and that's going to be a punting situation for the first time tonight for the Highlanders. So, you get someone that falls on the turf. You get a play that's blown up. This is kind of how things can unravel for you. And Gunnar Tate will be back to punt, standing at his own 35-yard line. Got a late comer coming on. You're not used to punting the last 2 drives. You probably weren't called upon, were you? Talking to your friends. Gunnar Tate gets that one as it bounces once and then picked up. Oh, the 2 defenders go by him, and then he gets to run for a little bit of a nice gain up to about the 31-yard line. And that's where he'll start. 1st and 10 for the Midwest City Bombers, their 2nd possession tonight, down a couple of scores. Got a lot of games on Fall Break Thursday. We'll keep up to date with some of the scores throughout the network. I'll bring those to you at halftime. fall break Thursday. I think Newcastle and the Racers are the only OSN team that will be playing tomorrow on Friday. Midwest City hasn't on their fall break. They start tomorrow. This is their start of their fall break. They get Friday and Monday. Lawton schools were out all week. Back to pass. Lincoln throws. Oh, it's a nice pitch and catch over the middle. Off to the races. Here we go about those athleticism all the way down to about the 22-yard line. So guess who's woken up to play? Oh, to Josiah Brown, the sophomore. Nice pitch and catch connection. Get to see this again because he was wide open right across there. And then we had 3 defenders, but they kind of got beat. And, they're throwing the pass play, and we're showing that little susceptible to a pass downfield. This is probably good for them, and a red zone opportunity for the Midwest City Bombers coming up. Back to work, back to pass. Going to rifle that in, and that is a pitch and catch to the 2-yard line. So guess who's come to play? Midwest City on this stretch has really looked impressive. Pitch and catch. Bombers right outside the 2, ready to pitch it in to make this a 13 to possibly 7 contest. Got some people running on and off. A little confusion here. 17 seconds on the play clock. They got plenty of time. As Lincoln King gets a new play call. He'll shift over. He'll be under center. Handoff right up the middle, and he'll get stopped right at there. About the 1. They're going to say about the 2-yard line still. So back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up a 2nd down and goal right outside the 2.
Sean Hughes made that tackle there. Held on to him. Everybody else came up there and helped him out.
Midwest City will get a new play call from the sideline. Very excited to get down here because this team has taken it on the chin lately.
Yeah.
And now any kind of success, that's what if you're Macarthur, you don't want them to breed that they think that they can compete in this game if you want to try to put it away early. It's a handoff and just easily crosses and scores with a little misdirection. So the Midwest City Bombers get on the board.
Yeah.
They put 6 on the board in the PAT coming up. And, we got a game right now.
Yep.
The ebb and flow of how these games go.
Never fails. Now let's see how we're going to respond.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Well, and it really kind of started out with your stalled out offensive drives, that last one. So they're going to go for 2 here to try to make it 8, and they do. Around the corner on the blitz, going to be a corner, and that's going to be a pitch, catch, and that's good for 2. So the 2-point conversion is good. That silences the Macarthur Highlander crowd. We've got a game tonight. 13-8 here in quarter 1. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Well, the Midwest City Bombers say we have something to say. Our record may not indicate that we've got athletes on the field, and so Lincoln King puts together a drive for the Midwest City Bombers, gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We've seen them go for 2 before. It's the kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizza, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeades in town. 2 locations to serve you. Let's go to Wayne's. So the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, and let's see if the Highlanders can answer points with points. So Midwest City gets scored on with the first drive, less than 2 minutes. Macarthur jumps on a special teams miscue on the kickoff, and they score, and they miss the PAT, trying to go for 2. And Midwest City scores and gets their 2-point conversion to make it 13-8. So now it's teed up at the 40-yard line, and this is going to squib kick, and it's going to bounce around and be taken up fielded and then taken across the 30, 35-yard line as far where they'll set up shop with 1st and 10.
Return to just past the 35-yard line. The return was Stephen Curl.
Well, say the old famous Mike Tyson line, everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the mouth,
That's right. How
and
you
I
respond?
think, you just got hit in the mouth a little bit because that offense showed that they've got some power to go do something.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see how the Highlanders respond as it's kind of quiet at Cameron Stadium to make it 13-8. Lachlan, hand clap. Handoff, Claiborne, up the middle. Bounces it off a defender past the 42, and, man, just 8 yards, 9 yards a carry. I mean, he's just
good
workload for Claiborne. Gets 8 yards, and it brings up a 2nd down and short. Kind of use anything on your playbook then. Claiborne is going to get another 1st down. Oh, a nice pancake there. Gets a 1st down opportunity across midfield right at the 50-yard line. I don't know if you saw in the highlight reel, Claiborne trucking another defender.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you think, this guy's not going to truck anybody. Okay, just stand there. He's coming. Fake handoff, looking to pass. Going to be a little high and away from Adam Austin over on the side edge. And it falls safely incomplete. And I know you don't really, I'm not trying to say you get too cute, but, you had the 1st down carry. Yeah. You want to try to get a pass, and then you go right back to this. Claiborne again. Gets the 1st down and more outside the gate at the 30.
There you go.
25-20, tight ropes around the 17-yard line and then taken out of bounds there. That's all Claiborne.
What about?
Watch this. Gets out, then he's right out of a gun. And then here he comes. Secondary has to come out, and they quickly go to work. Lachlan, handoff, Claiborne, and this time it's stuffed.
He's a tough runner.
It's down to about the 15-yard line into another red zone opportunity by Ballard's Garage. Call for an appointment today, 699-2400. They will work with you. Flexible hours to work with your schedule to get your car fixed up right. We got flags that fly. Check out what this penalty is. False start. That's a couple of times the Highlanders have done that. And, this juncture of the season, you really need to work on this. Tony, you and I talked about this outside the broadcast, is you've got to be able to establish that you can be disciplined enough that when you play a Newcastle next week, you play a Bishop McGuinness at the end of the season, and possibly any playoff team, if you're going to be in that mix, is you got to clean that up, especially stuff that you can control.
Yeah.
You know what the count is.
If you don't know what the count is, what's the old saying? Watch the ball. Look at the rules of offensive linemen. Look at the ball.
Well, we got a little conference here with our stripes here from our white cap, an official, and 2 others that have joined him. It's kind of a longer conversation. What was said and what was seen, and brings up a 2nd down and about 13 for the Highlanders. Still confiding. That's where you play the Jeopardy theme song music.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Nothing was established as far as come over and talk to Coach Manning. I don't know if he was trying to declare who was on, but nonetheless, back to work.
Here we go.
Still in that red zone opportunity, Avon Lachlan. Hand off to Claiborne, makes a man miss, makes a nice cutback move, then down to about the 10, and then dances maybe down to about the 9. I think you just keep Claiborne in. He deserves last time they split the differences, and Josiah Thomas got the first score. Claiborne stays in at running back. 3rd down and about 3. Handoff to Claiborne, hits the hole hard. He'll get the 1st and goal right outside the 5-yard line. So they'll drop the markers. 1st and goal right outside the 5. And now Josiah Thomas comes in. I think he's coming in for lead block, though. He's on that edge. They'll shift over. We've seen this, the heavy package on the left. Handoff, Claiborne. Claiborne, does he scoot through? Just down at about the 3. So it's going to bring a second and goal right outside the 3. And now Josiah Thomas comes in. I know Claiborne, I said, we wanted to get you one, but, man, you're just too spent. That's why we
get the train in here now.
Yep.
Thomas the train.
He'll look back. Hand off. Josiah. He'll cross. He'll spin. Touchdown, Macarthur.
Great job.
Strike up the band.
Yeah. Wow.
The Highlander Regiment gets the fight song playing, so the Highlanders respond. They answer points with points, and I think we're going to go for 2. We did this last time, and we missed it. Now they want to try to make up for this. Abe and Lachlan, nope. They're going to say, we're going to do the traditional 1 because they missed an opportunity earlier. You don't need to make it up right now.
No.
Not in the first quarter, you don't. Your Lawton Firefighters first quarter opportunity with the PAT coming up. Ball down, kick up, kick on its way. It's got the distance. This kick is through and good. It's now a 20-8 advantage. Highlanders will be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium in your drive summary, City National Bank offering you easy online access for both business and personal customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
8 plays, 65 yards, 6-yard touchdown run by Mr. Thomas.
All right, so Thomas the Train gets in there. Going to spread it 3 different ways tonight so far with touchdowns. And there's another opportunity at a Wayne's drive-in kickoff. 2 locations to serve you. Let's go to Wayne's. Ball teed up. The 40, it's going to go a little deeper, 1 hop bounce. Picked up at the 20, and then gets up to about the 25. Still pushes the pile, no whistle, and then finally up in it about close to the 30-yard line. So making some extra efforts. Now, this is where you want to make a statement defensively. You made your statement offensively, and I say that because just reminiscing of the Ponca City game, you don't want to trade points with points and go back and forth all this.
No.
You want to establish something because, you've got some great district games that are going to require your defense to be tested. I'm kind of glad they got tested in this way early. They can see it. They can work on it. There's nothing better in a teacher than game reps. You can try to practice whatever you can in the week. They got trips here on the low end of your screen. And Lincoln King back to work for the Midwest City Bombers. Straight back to pass. Under some pressure. He's going to throw down to the flats. Gets only up to about the 32-yard line, and that's a decent stop. So right now you've got the pressure to the quarterback, and now you've got sealed the edge where you're not going to skate off with some screen.
The thing that I like, too, Cam Manning, who's in there, at free safety, did a great job of covering when that guy was trying to run that little slant route, inside route there. He read that perfectly.
So back to work. The Midwest City Bombers. King in the shotgun formation. Under some pressure, throws again, makes a man miss. Outside the corner, we talk about that Midwest City speed, 50, 45, 40. Still on his feet, a spin move down to about the 32-yard line. So you get the ball to your athletes in space. They start making something happen, and now they're back in Highlander territory on this drive.
We've got to be able to break down and make tackles.
Well, and that's what it is. Coaches talked about it. He said, they got athletes out here, so don't think they're just going to come and lay down because their record doesn't indicate that they've got athletes. Back in the shotgun formation is Lincoln King. Back to work for the Bombers. Straight back to pass. Going to heave-ho and throw. Going to go wide open, man. That would have been 6 if he would have connected, and that would have been the Highlanders' sick. as far as that defensive coverage.
Tell you what, I know Sean Hughes is putting a lot of pressure on that quarterback.
But you know what? One thing to get pressure, but able to get to him and make something happen. Brings up a second down, but, man, they're going out of their playbook, and Midwest City Bombers playing with some confidence. They've scored on the Highlanders already, got the 2-point conversion. They're trying to knock on the door to try to answer the Highlanders' points. Back to work, King. Straight back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket on the go, on the run. And he'll throw, and that's going to be picked off at the 30, 35, 40. Is that double A?
Yes. No,
it's Josh. It's 3 or 2. It's 3. That's Adam Austin. So that's what I thought. We'll see that here on the instant replay. Takes the bullet right here, and now you can see why colleges want this young man right here. Boom, takes it, and then takes it on the run. So another turnover opportunity where the Highlanders will get the ball just when Midwest City was thinking they were going to try to get some points. So Double A gets a great pick, just what the doctor ordered and needed, and talks to Coach Manning on the sideline as you see, gets the thumbs up, and let's get our offense back out on the field. 40 seconds remain here in quarter one, so we'll probably tick down to the last play here. Is Connor Claiborne in at running back. It's going to be a handoff to Claiborne. See, stopped initially after 5 yards, keeps his feet moving. You don't tackle him. He gets close to the 50-yard line. They don't need to snap it if they so desire, but I think quick offense, they may just do it. This may be the last play of the first quarter. Avon Lachlan will check the white cap. Got a man in motion. That's Josh Rushing. Goes to the far side. It's going to be a counter back to Josh Rushing. Stiff arm at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Good race at the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Macarthur!
That's what I'm talking about. Great job.
What a play. Watch this. He sneaks around. We've seen that for the first time this year.
Get off
a
me.
Cutback right there is the stiff arm. Off to the races. 30, 20, 10. Almost tries to push him out of bounds. And J2 is not going to be denied. Touchdown for the Highlanders with 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's now 26-8, and the PAT coming up. Going to go for 2. And they are going to, ball comes out. Oh, he does score. He does cross before it's punched out. So the 2-point conversion is good. It's now 28-8. 7 seconds remain here in quarter one. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Well, you get the interception and then the score to boot. Drive summary by City National Bank, member FDIC, with several locations in Lawton, Oklahoma to serve you. Easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today at City National Bank.
3 plays, 57-yard drive. What a 49-yard run by Mr.
Josh Rushing. Yep. So J2 gets in the end zone. What a great matchup that was. In the kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In with 2 locations to serve you. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Ball is on the ground, and it's going to be a mad dash for it about the 18-yard line. And the Midwest City Bombers able to keep it up. Now, we talked about this, and there's 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter, so this will be the end of the first when they snap it. But turnovers, those are big.
Big time.
And Adam Austin set up a great pick. And then we saw a play we've never seen this year. A stock block after man in motion. J2 comes behind the quarterback, and then he just
gone.
He just right outside that edge because there was nobody there. You know, your defender follows. He gets caught up in the wash, and you do a counter basically with your wide receiver.
We haven't seen that.
No. Other teams have, and they'll have to rep on that.
Call. Yeah,
so
call.
You got something in your arsenal that was used. It was pay dirt for the Highlanders with Josh Rushing to get the 6. and the 2-point conversion is connected to bring in a 28-8 contest. Back to work with Midwest City, and we got this whistled dead ball false start against the Bombers. So we didn't get to start the first quarter.
We'll take that.
Yep.
Back them up.
Final play of the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff.
Good job.
And it's going to go right up to about the 15-yard line after the penalty assessed. And that will be the end of the first quarter where your Highlanders lead 28-8. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
The Lawton Athletic Foundation would like to thank the following sponsors that helped us raise $60,000 for Lawton Public Schools and their athletic programs. Well, welcome back to Cameron Stadium. So just as Midwest City was gaining some momentum, they scored the touchdown, and then they get the pick. And then right after that, you kind of take the wind right out of the sails, get the score, get the 2-point conversion. It's now 28-8, starting your second quarter. It's brought to you by Eastside Pharmacy as your second quarter. Going above and beyond to help their customers. Download their free mobile app. Call in your prescription anytime, day or night. Even get your refill notifications on your phone. Eastside Pharmacy, 4 pharmacists, over 18 years plus in business. Phone 355-6400. Eastside Pharmacy, that's where I go. Call in my orders when I think about it. And we got a
false start.
Another false start.
I think it looks like it on offense. No, maybe it's
on
the defense.
It's going to be.
Wait.
No, it's going to be a false start. So dead ball, false start. We'll have some other scoring updates for Thursday fall break games here on the network. Glad you could join us along with Tony Anders, Ashley, our producer, Caleb Sherem on videography, and 4-man crew to set up second quarter. Get this started with a 20-point advantage. Lincoln King back to work. Under heavy pressure, makes that man miss. He's got some wheels.
Yeah, he does.
And then he on the corner, and look at that. Mad dash. He may even get the first down himself. Got 8 yards in the pickup. So you pursue, but you got to contain.
Yeah, got it.
And the edge has got to be set because that's where he comes out on that corner. And a 2nd and 17 makes it a 3rd down and 3.
That's where you got to break down when you do that. You've got to be able to break down and read the guy. And don't let him get outside.
So Lincoln King get a new play call from the sideline. The 11:52 mark here of the second quarter, and we got this whistled, and it looks like they want to call a timeout. So they call a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
All right, back here at action at Cameron Stadium. Glad you could join us. It's a 20-point advantage, 28-8 for the Highlanders, and a 3rd down and 3. coming up for Midwest City. Going to throw, and going to be a pitch and catch. And wow, just the extension. And big play capability so far by Midwest City. And we talked about them having athletes in the pregame that beware. I mean, that's like playing a lot in school. You know, when they've got talent over there, they get their athletes out in space, you got trouble.
Yep, you do. That was a busted coverage, too. We've got to be able to break down on coverage.
Well, I know you said, well, you got a 20-point advantage, but,
But
stuff to
still,
work on because you got some tough district games coming up that they'll be seen. Kind of disguised this blitz at the last, but he still gets this one, a pitch and catch thrown down to about the 21-yard line. That will be another 1st and 10 pickup for the Midwest City Bombers over to Lucius Brown, the junior. And they're in the red zone. Opportunity knocking at the door. Midwest City Bombers not going to go away.
No, they are not. They're going to fight. We got to do a better coverage. I don't know. The corner was playing too far back. I don't know why, but he's got to be able to come up.
Kind of make Lincoln King. Remember the last time they had an opportunity to end up throwing a pick. We're still showing pressure, but we're not getting to the quarterback. Handoff, waits for the delay, just waits for that block to happen and skates down to about the 15-yard line. Here comes the Bombers trying to make a little Bomber magic happen here at Cameron Stadium.
We got a Midwest City player down.
And, a Bomber on the field, and they'll attend to him, so we'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Home Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Well, the injured Midwest City Bomber attended to and taken off on a little bit of aid, but was able to stand up and put a little bit of weight on it, and it brings up a 2nd down and 4 with 10.5 to go here in quarter number 2, but knocking on the door, Midwest City Bombers, they're not going away. They've come to play.
Yep.
They practice like everyone else. They got a nice size offensive line. Look at the beef that they got up in there.
Listen, number 77.
Lincoln King will check the defense. He'll get a man in motion coming to the near side. Straight back to pass. Oh, he's going to throw in the other way. Going to pick on that side. The ball comes out. That's going to be incomplete.
Good coverage. Better coverage on that.
Got a flag on the play. Is this going to be roughing the passer? No, holding. Holding against Midwest City. So the Bombers are going to back up 10, march them back.
Yep.
So the 2nd and 4 will now be 2nd and 14 with a spot foul. Don't forget, you can download our app on Apple and Android devices by searching the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's free to download and free to watch. Find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and on X. Wherever you are socially, you can find us. We'd like to connect to you with all of our teams in action. Trips on the top side of your screen. Lincoln King will shift over his running back, and we got whistles.
Whistle. Yeah.
What do we got here?
If you notice on the defense, they got some bigger guys in there at nose and their tackle, so they're running that even front.
All right, put a little bit extra because, well, look at that line.
Yeah, you got to.
You don't want to assault you on that. You know,
No.
it's kind of Adam Austin's going to back out from what could have been a blitz. Going to sit back. Oh, and then quarterback comes out once, twice, and on the road on the corner, stops back. He's going to throw into coverage, and there's a flag on the play, another flag, and we're going to have to sort this one out. I think we got maybe a couple of infractions here, Tony.
Yeah.
What did you see?
I saw one holding on offense, and I didn't see the other one, so I don't know. Hopefully it's not pass interference.
So a second down and 14, and boy, he's hard to bring down. You
He
see
is.
King just kept going. So the white cap says personal foul, roughing the passer against the Highlanders. Then we got a holding against the offset. So that's good.
Good.
That great holding call that you saw negated the roughing the passer.
That means we're putting pressure on them. We're getting through those gaps. So when you're doing that, what's the offensive line going to try to do? They're going to try to hold you. That was a good move to put those big boys in the middle.
Well, you staved what would have been a 15-yard penalty, which would have marched them into confidence zone. 2nd and 14, but they're still not going away right outside the Highlander 25. Trips here down on the low end of your screen. Lincoln King back in the shotgun formation. Straight back to pass. Going to flush out of the pocket. Decides to run, and that's what he's going to do. He's got
runner.
wheels.
Yeah,
and,
he
I mean,
does.
you don't have a spy on him. He's going to be a first down and 10. So the 2nd and 14 was picked up all by Lincoln's legs, and he just waits and moves and just gets in position and just outruns your secondary or your linebacking core into the secondary who has to make the tackles. And it's going to be a 1st and goal right outside the 8-yard line. So here comes the Midwest City Bombers knocking at the door again. The 9:43 mark of this contest, of the second quarter, that is, before the half.
Now Macarthur's back in their even front.
Lincoln. Now it's a handoff, off tackle the far side of the field, and gets maybe a yard or two. So it brings up a 2nd down and goal right outside the 7. So Gunnar Tate comes in, makes the tackle. Clock rolls at the 9:25 mark here of the second. Lincoln King surveys the defense. We got trips here on the bottom end of your screen. Back to work. Looks, passes. He's got kind of a high over arc pass, but
he's
it's kind of a windmill.
Yeah, you watch, he's a lefty.
That falls incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and goal right outside the 7.
So lefty quarterbacks will always run to the right. Don't know go to the left. That's one thing.
Lincoln King will get a new play call from the sideline. This is a pretty big 3rd down for Macarthur right here. If they can force them in, it's going to be 4-down territory unless they decide to kick a field goal. Lincoln King back to work. Going to throw that one, and it's going to be incomplete right at the goal line.
Yeah, he's doing that quick release, too, when he's throwing it.
It's fast. It comes out of his hands, and it's 4th down, 4-down territory. Doesn't look like they're going to do a field goal attempt, so it looks like they're going for it here. We knew it was 4-down territory at the 9:01 mark to try to chip away at this Macarthur lead here in the second quarter.
Watch the ball and watch the trick play.
Well, they're going to throw everything at you that they can. Lincoln King will have 2 stand-up receivers here close. Back to work, back to pass. Flush out of the pocket. He's going to try to run with it, and then that's all you do is keep him in front of you. And it's turnover on downs at the 4-yard line. So the Highlanders come up with a big defensive stop just when they needed to deny the Midwest City Bombers, and now they'll go to work. 1st and 10 going the other way, right outside the 4-yard line. Eastside Pharmacy second quarter. They go above and beyond to help their customers. You can download their free mobile app, call in your prescriptions anytime, day or night. 4 pharmacists, close to 20 years in business. Phone 355-6400. Eastside Pharmacy. So Avon Lachlan and company trots out 96 yards to pay dirt. Lachlan will actually be in the end zone, and so will Connor Claiborne when this snap is set. It's going to be a handoff to Claiborne right up the middle, and he'll push the pile and keep it moving up to about, I'll say the 10-yard line.
That was
yeah,
Thomas
right outside
DeBus.
the 10. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. So Josiah Thomas in. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome. I thought it was.
I brought you in here for a reason, and that's part of it. You can be my eyes for me. Lachlan back to work, back to pass. He's got him wide open. And the defender, he had to slow down just a bit, but if he puts that over the top, Josh Rushing is gone.
Yeah.
They wanted that, and just when you see this here on instant replay, you can kind of see right there he had to slow up, and when he did, he had to be like a fielder's choice. Now it's going to be a slant outside. That's going to be a pickup of a first down going to Josh Rushing on the sticks. 1st and 10, move the chains. 8:23 here in the second quarter. Lachlan. Wow, he is met with 2 defenders right there. That was ugly. So the train gets stopped. Punch your ticket, and he got punched.
Yeah, he did.
For a 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12 at the 8-0 mark of the second quarter. Lachlan back to work. Fake handoff, quarterback keep. This time he says, you can run your quarterback, I'll run my quarterback. Jukes one out of his shoes, gets past the 30-yard line. That's all you need to do.
Nope.
You don't do anything else. You just get out of bounds, get your first down, and what is going on here?
Looked like a Midwest City Bombers down. Oh, he's getting up, but now he's back down.
So an official's timeout as we have a injured Bomber to be attended to. We'll let them work on him, and we'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
I want to say our timeout sponsor is brought to you by the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. The Lawton Police Officers Association takes great pride in supporting local youth athletic teams, wishing all of our area schools the best of luck this football season. I want to thank them for their great support. And we'll go back to the action there as Highlanders were on the move.
You think Macarthur's going to do a trick play?
We saw that one a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it's good to put it in because you have other teams have to rep it, you know. But I don't know. I don't think it's necessary.
No.
But
keep pounding the ball.
That's why I say that 1-2 punch, putting up the yards. Lachlan on the roll, on the run, going to throw, and that's going to be a pitch and catch to Josh Rushing. It's going to be about a 9-yard pickup. He's going to be a yard shy of the sticks. But Avon going to his favorite target, number 2. We got a flag back, and they're going to march them back. This is probably going to be holding in the direction that we're walking. Indeed. A hold is the call from the Whitecap. And it brings up a first down and 20 for the Highlanders. Lachlan back to work. Handoff. Josiah Thomas gets up to about the 25-yard line.
Josiah Thomas on the carry.
So the train bringing back a couple more. About a 4-yard gain to chip away from that 20 deficit down to 16. Second and 16. I'd like to still see to air this one out. We really want to try to get connection with those timing routes between quarterback and wide receiver. I know we got the runners, but Josiah Thomas is going to be stopped after a gain of a couple more. But this is going to bring up a third down and long for the Highlanders.
That was Waterbug.
Oh, thank you. Connor Claiborne in. You know, they rotate them in so well. And the other thing is, too, when Lachlan's standing there, that's a 6. And Josiah's a 0.
Yeah.
And I'll do a head count, and I'll see 6, and then I question, is that a 0? Or is, that's Lachlan and Claiborne. 2 wide receivers here on the bottom end of your screen. Back to work, back to pass. Going to set up the screen. 30, 35. Oh, what a hit. The ball comes out. I think the Highlanders make a dash for it, and they do get it, luckily at the 40, but he was laid out. Laid out. But that is going to be enough for a first down, though, right? Because
that should be, yeah.
Yeah, the ball come out. It was recovered by the Highlanders. He's looking at the sticks, but I can see it from here. Just move the chains. I don't even think you need to measure.
No.
You're at, it's just, he said the Whitecap says, well, you make the call. Well, I'll make the call. It's at the 43. 42 is at the sticks. So the Highlanders catch a break with the major hit by Midwest City. But the recovery by a Highlander, thankfully, keeps the ball in their hands at the 6:19 mark. And now we're whistled stopped. Timeout, Midwest City. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your new home or remodeling project, build it right with Comanche Home Center. Our professional staff can help you every step of the way to make sure you get the best lumber, tools, and supplies to tackle any job imaginable. Give us a call today for a free estimate. Want to take the stress out of your next remodel or building project? Comanche Home Center can deliver all the lumber, supplies, and tools right to you. When you're done, they'll pick up anything you don't use and give you credit towards your next project. Give Comanche Home Center a call today for a free estimate.
All right, welcome back to Cameron Stadium. Timeout brought to you by Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. The Lawton Police Officers Association takes great pride in supporting our local youth athletic teams, wishing them best of luck all season long. Timeouts from LPD. Eastside Pharmacy, your second quarter with 6:17 left to go. Not quite, but almost halfway through quarter number 2. 28-8 your score. Highlanders looking to remember they won the coin toss, elected to receive. So they will be kicking the ball in Midwest City, start second half action. The ball gets away from Lachlan. On the go, he has to run with this. This is making lemonade out of lemons. So 50, stiff arm, and then gets pushed out of bounds right at the 49-yard line of the Midwest City Bombers. So watch him on his legs, just whoop.
Yep.
I like to see, he almost does a fake step to kind of get you to commit. Back to work, right up the middle. Man, just hard
Runner.
Charging down to the 40 is Claiborne. So Connor Claiborne gets
I got another Midwest City.
another down Midwest City Bomber, kind of getting physical between these two. As they'll attend to him, we'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Well, a lot of hitting going on, very physical between these two, and you expect that in a district matchup. But a little bit of aid to get him off. You always see a nice, for the young man walking off the field with a little bit of help from the training staff. 6:06 mark, still not quite at the halfway point of the second quarter. Highlanders with the ball inside Bomber territory, right outside the 41-yard line.
I like this drive.
It's taking a lot of plays and some time. Got a man in motion. Lachlan. Flare out to Adam Austin. Makes one man miss. Gets up to about, or down rather, down to about the 38-yard line. A flag is thrown. So it's going to be a late hit. We'll see what this one's sorted out by our white cap down on the lower end of your screen. Dead ball, personal foul against the Highlanders. Now, we talked about that, Tony, is these right here, whether it's chirping, something late, 15 yards in a game that matters will just literally take the wheels off.
You can't have those.
I mean,
you can't.
It's I don't know how you discipline more than what you do.
I don't know. I know Coach ain't happy.
Well, I mean, drive killers.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying to establish something. Midwest City has already shown that they're going to play with you. And then you do something like that after your drive was good. Lachlan, back to work. Hand clap, fake to Claiborne. Going to load and throw, a little pushing and shoving. Adam Austin, it's going to be a catch down to about the 12-yard line. What a great pitch and catch to Double-A. So you'll see that on the instant replay. Lachlan, this is what I say I wanted to see, is the connection between quarterback and receiver, and Lachlan gets one to Double-A, makes up for that 15-yard negatives. Connor Claiborne gets the carry down to about the 10-yard line. Gain of a couple. 5:26 and counting.
Looking at the coaches.
5:10 in the marching band. Going to come out there, and some of the band you're hearing now is Midwest City from the away side. Hand out to Connor Claiborne, makes a man miss, pushes the pile down to about the 2. Hill, cross, Hill score, touchdown Macarthur. All Connor Claiborne.
There you go.
So you strike up the train horn coming. Claiborne gets the 6 added to his, watch this again in replay. You didn't think he was going to go. He just keeps pushing the pile. They keep pushing. He crosses. He scores. 6 on the board, and the PAT coming up.
Great job
34-8.
Great job by the O-line.
Looks for the 2-point conversion. They count people on people. And now we'll switch over for the kick. Glad you could join us in the broadcast booth. We'll get some halftime scores for you across the network. We've got Several games in action. In fact, everybody's playing today except for Newcastle, believe it or not. So the PAT going to set with Manning for the holder. Got 7 seconds on the play clock. Oh, we got a man. They're going to have to call a timeout because they're not going to get it. 3, down to 2, down to 1. They snapped it just at the last second. Ball is up and through and good. At the 1 second of the play clock to get it in. 35-8 is your score. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
These hands have seen a lot. They've treated wounds and cured diseases, kept their fingers on the pulse of innovation and technology, pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These hands have mended families and held communities together. But it's our hearts that drive our unparalleled dedication, expertise, and healing. That's why we're here.
Back here at Cambridge Stadium, the drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
15 plays, 96-yard drive, 9-yard touchdown run by Mr. Claiborne.
All right, so Claiborne gets in the end zone again to add to his stats. What an incredible year he has had. And your kickoff brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In as the ball sputters off on a very kind of a windy night tonight. Come off the tee.
Nice night.
Beautiful night for football. And across the great state of Oklahoma, fall break Thursday is, we'll say. Ball comes down. They're going to have a holder now.
Yeah.
So Gunnar Tate will hold. They give you 2 opportunities. They give you 1 more, and then the next time, well, they're just going to get a holder. No. I'll hold. You go. Looks left, looks right. Midwest City's got a good marching band, by the way. We've been enjoying them. Back in the end zone safely for a touchback, where the Midwest City Bombers, that drive, Tony, a lot of plays and a lot of
15
time
yards.
off that clock.
I mean, 15
plays.
Yeah, 15
Yep.
plays. That's what you need.
Well, I like that the maturity level was responded to after the 15-yard penalty. They came back with a great pass play from Avon Lachlan down to Adam Austin to set up a fresh set of downs.
And that's what you want to see, too, when you were in that hole a little bit, you could say.
Yeah.
You want to be able to come out of it, and that's what they did. Great job.
Hey, don't forget Coach's Show on Tuesday. Like to see you at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery. We got 4 schools we talked to with Macarthur, Lawton High, Cash, and Walters. So those are the 4 schools with coaches and players each and every Tuesday at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery on 2nd Street. It's going to be a fake handoff rolling back out.
Got to
then
stop
come
him.
right out. And that you're talking about, you have to put a spy on him.
You got to.
Right down as Gunnar Tate has to grab his jersey at the 35. And that's what they're doing. We got another down
man.
Midwest City Bomber.
That's
But
him.
I'm telling you what. Oh, is that the quarterback?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, is he got hit up, and I think it's a cramp.
Cramps, yeah.
Yeah, because he's been running all over the place.
Yeah.
We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you're someone who feels anxious or scared about going to the dentist, you're not alone. We're here to make sure you feel completely comfortable every step of the way. And at our office, we believe in treating more than just teeth. We focus on you as a person. And with Sedation Dentistry, you can experience the care you need without fear and without pain. And with Sedation Dentistry, we can make your dreams come true.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, looks like there was a holding call
We missed that one.
Man, we missed.
Yeah, that's more than a
all the
holding
way.
card.
Oh, that must be a personal foul.
Yeah. Oh, he's bringing it.
No, yeah, this
Yeah.
spot foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's more like it.
Yep.
15-yard line. Now with Lincoln King, with the injured Midwest City Bomber, he'll have to go out of play.
Oh, he's back in.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Well, I thought he's the one with the cramp.
He
Is it
did.
not Lincoln?
Yeah, it was him.
Were you sure it wasn't? Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, with the penalty, quick out, and then you're going to do the same
gotta
thing.
watch
He's
him.
just looking to run the
That's
whole
how he's
time.
gonna do.
No way. It's going to
He's
be a
gonna pull
first
down,
down.
go.
Looks for a block downfield and then go out of bounds. You know, unless you stop it, this is what they're going to do
happen.
all night long because he's just going to race out. He's got the blocks, and
Yeah.
then he waited. In fact, his whole demeanor is he's not going to throw. He
No.
wasn't looking for anything, but just let me clear out a lot of that trash, and I'm going to run.
Good choice.
And like
too.
a track star that he's becoming, 1st and 10 for the Bombers right outside the 37-yard line.
He's got some speed.
Oh, he does. 4.5 to go here before the half. Going to load and throw, going over, a little push and shoving. Yeah, we're going to get a flag on that play. As Quentin Mask was tied up with his defender. Remember, he had 2 interceptions last week in the Duncan game. Highlanders really picking on that. More than likely, this flag's going to go up against the Highlanders. Breathe new life into the Bombers. You know, and they've come to play.
Yep.
And
quit.
hats off to that quarterback. You know, it's like Lincoln King has got some wheels.
Yeah, he does.
And pass interference is the call. Yeah, it's not a spot foul in the high school. Not like, boy, that would be huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'd be in good position right now. Lincoln King again. They're going to have to make a little adjustment of that quarterback run, and it goes outside. A little bounce out.
Gunnar Tate laid it.
Yeah, I saw that. A little shot to make sure he goes out of bounds.
He's like, hey, I'm here.
2nd down and 4. 4:28 remain before the half. We'll have some halftime scores to give you across the network. King in the shotgun formation. Pumps once, then flushes out. Rifles a pass here on the edge, and he got some space and some runners.
There you go, Eagles.
Take him back as Eagles. We've not called his name a lot
No, we
tonight.
haven't. Yeah.
He must be in the trash. He must get all that bottled in there.
Yep.
Gets down to about the 32, but that's going to be a 1st and 10. Move the chains. Plenty of time for the Bombers to try to make up yet another score tonight.
Yeah, we're
Kind of putting some things together, the Bombers are.
Yeah. Notice we haven't called his name that much.
You're in district play. Yeah, I know. And he carried out the hammer 3 weeks in a row. Oh, he wasn't expecting it, but quarterback, good moves now. Rush rifles a pass, wide open slant. He's got a good arm. He is going to just cross and just gets away from the defender, and Midwest City Bombers score. Crosses the goal line for 6 to make it 14 in the PAT coming up. You'll see this on replay. Watch how he just stands in, rifles
Right in the
a
middle.
pass,
Yeah.
and then we didn't, Quentin Mask, he was just kind of caught up in the wash. And he has to kind of try to wrestle with the receiver, but that was at the 1, and you can forget it.
Yep.
So the Bombers, I think for the first time this season, score 2 scores in a game, and it whistles no good. It stays 35-14 your score. We still got about almost 4 minutes to play before the half. We'll take a timeout. Be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hey guys, I'm Will, the CEO of Foxhole, the military B&B platform, and we're honored to partner with OSN to support Oklahoma high school sports.
Hi, I'm Spencer Colossus, the founder of Foxhole. We built this platform specifically for you, the military community, designed to reimburse official travel and support all your personal travel needs.
But hey guys, if there's one thing I can give you for my time, it would be this to the players and coaches. To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift.
All right, so the Midwest City Bombers answer some points. I think I'll check with the crew next door, our OSN crew with Jordan Ray and Tom Carpenter, whether or not that's the most that they've scored in a game. Because they've had 8 points, I know, before, but I don't know if they've had two. Well, I guess they must. They've had one win on the season. So it's your kickoff once again. Burgers to baskets, pizza, salads, steak fingers, best sweet teas, and cherry limeades in town. 2 locations to serve you. Number 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, over 50 years in business. 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Let's go to Wayne's.
Wayne's.
Ball teed up at the 40-yard line.
Oh, they might try an onside. You never know. They got
Well,
a different kicker
why
in
not?
there.
You said that in the pregame. They have nothing to lose.
Nope.
They
Nope.
did.
Really?
Squibber is going to be a bounce, and the Highlanders are going to retrieve it
There you go.
at about the 42-yard line. You know, they have nothing to lose.
No, they don't.
They even had a fake punt last week, and I was listening to their coach's show, and they said that we practiced it one way the whole time, and then in the game, the one kid that was supposed to do the one thing it did not do, and so it was not practiced that way.
Right.
So he said it was lined up for a good fake punt, but that did not convert. So the Highlanders will get decent field position up around the 43-yard line here at Cameron Stadium. Unfortunately, the Elgin Lady Owls in softball fall in their state run to make the semifinals, come up short against Carl Albert. 5-2 ends their season, but another OSN team, Carl Albert, does extend to play tomorrow in the semifinals. That's in Falls softball. So volleyball is next for their state champions. Going to crown those next week. Going to be a handoff with a man in motion, spin move up to about the 50.
Train.
And the train hop on board.
There you go. Come on.
You get your ticket yet?
Yeah. I'll give you
Ticket
a
to the
ride.
show. It's 2nd down and 3. I think Highlanders will use a little bit of clock here too, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lachlan will look back at the play clock and the big clock. Handoff. Dives.
Good job.
That's first down and more, down about the 44-yard line for Josiah Thomas. Midwest City's band's kind of challenging the Macarthur band.
them.
The party's over here is
Yeah.
what I said. I heard what they said. I've not heard our response yet. Playing a little school spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Hand clap for Lachlan. Oh, fake
good
handoff.
fake.
That was a great fake.
Yeah, it
Lachlan
was.
gets the first down and more. Says, you know what? Your quarterback runs, we can run too.
Yep.
Lachlan will step out of bounds at about the 24-yard line, but Josiah got hit in the mouth. You know, if
Yeah,
he would
he
have
did.
got the ball, it would have been a stop, but nonetheless,
That was good play
out
action.
the gate comes Avon Lachlan, and your quarterback uses his wheels and his motor right outside the red zone. We'll mark it at the 24.
Good read option on that.
Another handoff.
Go Thomas.
Skates
Go
outside
Thomas.
the edge.
Go
Tight
Thomas.
ropes, still on his feet, and he'll step out of bounds at about the 6. So another red zone opportunity for the Highlanders. And your Ballard's Garage, family owned and operated for auto repair shops, catered to your needs with flexible hours, willing to work with your schedule. Give them a call today, 699-2400. Ballard's Garage red zone. 2:42, looking for a little more. Highlanders first and goal right outside the 6. They'll break the kind of the small huddle. Lachlan. Handoff. Josiah pushes. Pile keeps moving. Gets down to about the 1-yard line. So the train
is moving
right on down the tracks.
Yep, it's not stopping.
Second down and goal right outside the 2. Lachlan, Josiah. He'll just waltz in untouched for the score. Touchdown Highlanders. Strike up the band and put 6 on the board for Big Mac and the attack. See that on the First Baptist East instant replay. Appreciate that, Ashley. First Baptist East committed to connecting people to Jesus, his community, and his mission. Come see them. Join them for Sunday services, 3302 Southeast Lee Boulevard. So the PAT coming up. Manning with the hold and the kick. Through and good. 42-14 with 2:04 left to go before the half. We'll take a timeout. Be back right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Power Services, the power of quality and comfort, servicing all of Southwest Oklahoma and the surrounding area for the past 40 years. Offering the best service for heating and air for both residential and commercial, geothermal systems, electrical services, and generators are their specialty. Give them a call for all of your heating, air, and electrical needs. Experience the power of quality and comfort with Power Services of Southwest Oklahoma. Give them a call today at 580-875-3645. That's 580-875-3645.
Where sports is our middle name. We are the Oklahoma Sports Network. Drive Summary City National Bank, offering you easy online access. Find the account that fits you today. One size does not fit all. Member FDIC.
6-play, 52-yard drive, touchdown run, 1-yard run by Mr. Thomas.
You say that's his third touchdown
that's
tonight?
His third one.
And your kickoff specialist, Wayne's Drive-In. Before and after the game, let's head to Wayne's.
Let's go.
Cherry limeade, steak fingers, sissy cheeseburger. How about the steak finger basket?
Chili cheese fries.
They're going to hold the...
Oh, the cheddar peppers. Cheddar pepper's good. Aren't you a spicy guy?
Oh, yeah, I do like spice. There's no doubt. Just enough kick.
Yeah.
And here is the kick. It's going to get end over end. It's going to be fielded at the 10. Collided with the defender there at the 15-yard line. And this is your 2-minute offense. Don't forget, we'll have the halftime band performance coming up by your East Side Subway over on East 45th Street, your MAC headquarters. We'll get to hear we heard them practice earlier. We got a great presentation. Well,
so
I know that this 2-man offense is going to deal with a lot of Lincoln King run.
Yeah.
I can draw this one up. Hey, just take the snap, wait about 5-second count, and then run. Wherever you go, just run. Lincoln King.
What would you say?
Well, no, he's going to put it out of that corner, and now has to throw that
Good pursuit, Sean Hughes.
As Hughes says, no, we're not going to let you just
He's been on it.
Do that.
He's been on it. He has really been on that pass rush.
That stops the clock, though.
Great pursuit by Sean Hughes to go after him and give him that pressure, so he had to throw it to nobody. And I like how they're going with this even front with the bigger guys in the middle. There you go.
So
there you go, Sean Hughes.
And there you go. Host
Good
of
job.
Highlanders at the 11-yard line.
Great job.
Handoff to Ryan Holloway.
Let this whistled stop. I think he was able to get up. So brings up a 3rd down and about 15. With $1:40 before the half. 7-7 Bridge Creek and Cache. That's the first score that I got update with. And we will get you caught up to date on all the OSN Fall Break Thursday games. So back to work. Lincoln on the move and on the run. Oh, and he's going to throw. And that is going to be a catch. Over 2 defenders at the 41-yard line trying to make something happen. I think they only have 1 timeout remaining. Macarthur has all 3. Watch this play again. You know, like you say, a lefty coming out, rolling to his right, and then just squares up enough. 2 defenders over 2 defenders, loads and throws and gets that connected.
Great throw.
Buck 19. What do we got here? A flag back over there. Lays out at the 18-yard line on the sideline. So an illegal forward pass, so he went past the line, a scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of down, too.
Do we dial up the pressure, or do we play a little prevent?
A little bit of prevent, I'd say, because they're dangerous when they got that outside.
We just got to make sure we spy on number 2.
4th down. I don't think you have much in the playbook for a 4th and 20.
No.
Yeah, they're going to punt. I'd say it's a wise move. Wise move. You don't want to give the Highlanders.
No.
I mean, I don't think we'd want to punch it in necessarily, but we're not going to just. Well, I guess we could take a knee, but this is the first half. It's a little different. I mean, I think you're going to get another set of points, which you're going to get, but. Decent field position for J2 as he stands back at the Midwest City Bomber 35. This is going to get punted away up, and it's going to be bounced around. And, I thought Josh was going to pick it up. Just at the last, he backed away. 1st and 10 Highlanders right outside the Midwest City Bomber 39-yard line. Buck 11 before we go to half. Nice night for football. Once the sun set, a little cool breeze. Now, Macarthur only has 1 home game remaining of the next 3. 2 are on the road. Very big district matchups. Going to be on the road at Newcastle next week, Friday. Back home for senior night, and then Bishop McGuinness on the road. Settle the final 3.
Look at Claiborne. He just goes, man. You cannot get this kid down.
No.
Wow.
And he gets the applause from the hometown crowd of his effort, extra effort. You'll see this here on your First Baptist East instant replay. Is watch, just gets his feet. He just makes one man miss. Second, churning. You're too high. You're not tackling him at his legs.
No. And he's strong. He is so strong.
Officials timeout. We have another down player, or what do we have?
I don't know.
Not quite sure. We'll keep it here. We got our Tuesday coaches show at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery on 2nd Street. Yeah, I didn't want to go to a timeout because I know as officials timeout for either equipment or something because it was quickly adjusted. And now,
timeout.
Timeout, Midwest City. Okay, so Midwest City wanted to call timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Aero Sign Company is now Fusion Sign and Design, continuing to serve all of Oklahoma and surrounding states for the past 70 years. Their focus has always been driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom work and installation to excellent service, they have the knowledge and expertise to help you along the way and making your image stand out and last for years to come. The all-new Fusion Sign and Design. Phone 353-2227. Well, back here at Cameron Stadium, so Midwest City called a timeout. Got a $1.02 left to go before the half. Handoff to Claiborne, and they'll throw him down after he gets down to about the 18-yard line. I think they are going to try to hurry up. I think they are going to try to get a score. Lachlan, hand clap. Little screen over to double A. Adam Austin backs his way into first and goal right outside the 5, and another red zone opportunity by Ballard's Garage. Call 699-2400. Flexible hours, willing to work with your schedule to get it fixed up right. Lachlan and company with 39 seconds, ready to put this with another score. Claiborne eyes the end zone, gets stopped at about the 2-yard line. I think it's because they called timeout.
Yeah.
I really do. I think you called timeout and said, okay, you want that? We're gonna give it another dose. Lachlan back to work. Handoff, Claiborne, he'll cross, he'll score. Touchdown, Macarthur. Highlanders make it 48, and the PAT coming up. First Baptist East instant replay. Highlanders were able to get another score before the half. 19 seconds remain.
Tell you what, all these touchdowns we're scoring, we got to give credit to the offensive line.
Manning with the hold. Kick is through and good.
This offensive
49 to
line
14. We'll be back with the final 19 seconds of the second on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium. It's 49 to 14 Macarthur advantage. Drive summary brought to you by City National Bank, member FDIC. One size does not fit all. Find your account that awaits you.
5 plays, 38-yard drive, 3-yard touchdown run by Mr. Claiborne.
All right, so this is going to be kicked in, end over end with a Wayne's drive-in kickoff, and it's going to go in the end zone. Touchback for the 20. 2 locations to serve you. Great steak fingers, sissy cheeseburgers. They've got salads. They've got something for everyone. Load up the family. Wayne's drive-in.
Let's go to Wayne's.
Joe Absher will take care of you on the west side. You know, one thing I like that I was surprised to like, I tried it last year for the first time, is their banana shake.
Oh, is it good?
And the reason I like it is they've got real bananas in it. So, and it's got that great vanilla, and the banana flavor for the real bananas is really where it's at. And I said, you know, where else do you get a banana shake? But it is darn
Wayne's.
good.
Yeah. Check it out.
Darn good.
So we're going to
and you know, it comes with a spoon, so that tells you how that shake is.
Is it pretty thick?
Well, yeah, if it comes with a spoon, it does.
Be, yeah.
We're going to finally take a knee and call this the half, as Midwest City will say, we're going to take a knee, drain the clock. We'll go in the locker room, have the halftime band perform, and second half action coming up. It's a 49 to 14 Big Mac lead over the Midwest City Bombers. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Firehouse Subs is stacked to satisfy. Every sub's piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and bold flavor in every bite. All served on a freshly toasted roll. Big portions, no shortcuts. Just crave-worthy subs made to truly satisfy. And at Firehouse Subs, every bite makes an impact. A portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. Download the Firehouse Subs app and get up to $10 off your first order. Skip the line, stack the flavor, and support your local heroes. Only at Firehouse Subs. At participating U.S. restaurants. Offer valid for 1 week after account registration. Additional terms apply.
Lawton's premier full-service garden center is Bedrock Nursery at 1802 Northwest 67th Street. Serving all of Southwest Oklahoma since 1994, they are your source for homegrown bedding plants and offer a wide range of services, including landscape design and installation. They are your full-service garden center. Bedrock Nursery, 1802 Northwest 67th Street in Lawton. Bedrock Nursery. Come see the difference.
Through life's trials, Liberty National Bank has been with you all the way, listening, embracing your goals, working together with you to build the business you want or the life you want. We've supported our neighbors and local businesses for over a century, always putting people first. For you, we are in the banking business. For you, we're here. Liberty National Bank. With you all the way.
Are you prepared for summer? We are.
Keep your air conditioner ready with a Miller Noble Heating and Air Maintenance Plan. We service all makes and models from Bryant, Carrier, and Lennox. Just need a repair? We can do that. Can't pay for it all at once? We offer financing plans too. Is it time to replace your old system? We offer free estimates on new systems. Click or call today and stay comfortable with Miller Noble Heating and Air.
Looking for unbeatable deals on pre-owned vehicles? Check out our manager specials, like this 22 Silverado for only $31,988, or this 23 Silverado for just $37,988, only for this month. Power on with Merit. At Merit Auto Group, your trade is worth more. Bring it in for our manager's trade-in special, where we'll offer you more for your trade than any other dealer. Don't settle for less. Power on with Merit.
The Lawton Athletic Foundation would like to thank the following sponsors that helped us raise $60,000 for Lawton Public Schools and their athletic programs. Boom Paws Burgers in Elgin, featuring grilled salads, wraps, and 21 different burgers exploding with flavor. Home of the Butch Husky and Boom Paw Burger, U.S. Highway 277 in Elgin. All right, so we've got some youngsters there going to do a little performance there. I always like when they have some opportunity to kind of get them involved in the process. And welcome into your halftime performance. We're going to get the band here in a minute. Subway at East 45th Street. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day, drink and chips, or 2 cookies for $6.99. Your MAC headquarters at Southeast 45th Street in Lawton. Let's give you your trivia question for today. Trivia question is brought to you by Hometown Insurance. Angela Rivera, owner of Rivera & Fitch Hometown Insurance, provides local leaders like you with business and commercial insurance solutions. With over 2 decades of experience as an independent agent, contact Angela today at 580-647-1445. No business too large or small. Visit them online at riverafitch.com. So we know the Highlanders just celebrated with this class of 2000. It's a 10-year reunion of the 2015 class, but in 2014 they won a state title. Right. First time in school history. How many runner-up trophies do the Macarthur Highlanders have? We'll give that question and answer here in just a second. We'll also have our keys to the second half. I'll let you think on that for a second. How many did you guess?
I said 7.
7. It's not 7.
Yeah.
It's fine.
1972.
Yeah.
1991. And then you have 2004, 2006, 2011, and 2013.
So there's your trivia question by Hometown Insurance. Give them a call today. We've got the band performance, keys to the second half, and we'll do both of those right after this You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Heart of Oklahoma, where your home isn't just a place, it's your peace. At Century Roofing, we understand the importance of protecting your peace. We're experts in roofing technology, techniques, and customer service because we care about Oklahoma and we care about you. At Century Roofing, we combine quality craftsmanship and exceptional service because your home deserves the best. Century Roofing, staying on guard for Oklahoma.
Well, it's going to be a special treat for the band. Journey and Elton John is going to be featured. I heard them do some of the practice on this. This is really great. Down in the field we go for the halftime performance for the Highlander Regiment. Brought to you by Subway at East 45th Street. Enjoy a fresh-made 6-inch sub of the day. Drink and chips or 2 cookies for $6.99. Your MAC headquarters, Southeast 45th Street. Highlander Regiment performs at half. Great performance from the Highlander Regiment. Did a little bit of Elton John, a little Journey, a little throwback for a lot of what the parents in the audience know very, very well. Whether the kids understood and knew all this. And the Highlander Regiment going to play the fight song to finish. Halftime band sponsor, Subway, East 45th Street, enjoying fresh-made 6-inch subs of the day. Check out their rotated schedule with drink and chips or 2 cookies for $6.99. Your Mac headquarters, Southeast 45th Street in Lawton. We've got some scores to pass along to you before we come back and give your keys to the second half. It's Del City leading Will Rogers 56-7. Altus, if they go 7-0, will be the first time since 1969. They're ahead of Noble 42-12. Carl Albert leading John Marshall 69-0. Lawton High in a fight with El Reno. It's a game that Lawton High must have to win. They are down 14-8 at El Reno. Elgin leads Weatherford 28-0. Cache and Bridge Creek are tied at 7 at the half. Undefeated, number 1 in the state, Jones leads Chisholm 30-6, and Minko leads Walters 41-7. That is your updates of your OSN teams. We're going to take a timeout and be back right after this. You're watching Big Mac Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind, providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
In the far corner of Southwest Oklahoma, you'll find a place that gives you the opportunity to pursue a degree while helping ease your mind when it comes to financial stress. Western Oklahoma State College offers a variety of options to fit your needs, both face-to-face and online. From managing a farm or ranch to saving lives as a registered nurse, Western will help turn your goals into your future. At Western Oklahoma State College, you are more than just a number. You are a member of the Pioneer family. Make Western your home away from home. Your degree is closer than you think.
Whether you're buying or selling, today's real estate market is proving trickier than ever.
We've been doing this for over 22 years.
So if a problem does arise, you can trust us to solve it.
Let us use our years of experience to guide you to buy or sell your home.
Trust the team that's gotten it done with over 12,000 deals done in the last 22 years.
Always call our Payment Berries team.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-609-3637. No referral needed. Mention this ad and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Tayco Roofing now offers free instant quotes. Just go to TaycoRoofing.com and click free instant quote. Enter your address and click see my price. Roof repair doesn't have to be stressful. Get a free instant quote and trust Tayco.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Well, back here at Cameron Stadium, and we are at the half, where the Macarthur Highlanders lead the Midwest City Bombers 49-14. Let's give you your keys to the second half. It's brought to you by Taco Mayo. It's totally unexpected with Tex-Mex favorites, burritos, nachos, taco salads, quesadillas, and so much more. The Fresh Mex Grill. Come inside and enjoy their fresh salsa bar as well. Get what you want, get what you need. Taco Mayo in Oklahoma since 1978. So I want you to welcome us back into the broadcast booth with myself, Eric Sherem and Tony Anders. Caleb Sherem, our videographer. You can come back in there. Back in there. It's okay. A little bit of Ashley over here as well. It's kind of our tight fit here.
Yep.
But, it's kind of something that we have as keys to the second half is I'm just going to make it easy for my part. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nothing to adjust and change. But the keys are, I think what you brought up in the very beginning is focus on yourself with penalties.
Yeah.
Eliminate that. No extra 15 yards, no holding calls, those kind of things. That's very important to be able to take care of.
For me, I like to see a better clean on the defense, especially in the secondary. We got to do a little bit better in coverage.
Well, and the other thing is, too, we know we have a quarterback, and that's really what – so goes the quarterback, so goes – and we contained a quarterback last week with Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that he could have wheels and run. This young man does, too. So I think they'll probably talk about that, and they'll be able to have that as an opportunity. So we're going to get back to it in about it gets to warm it up. They're going to get 2 minutes before we get back to action. So we'll take a timeout and be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, we got something that we want to start breaking down, Tony, and this is where it's still this district standings, and well, this is put together very well, very nice, and I want to thank the media for taking care of this, but we're going to do this from week to week. But the district standings there's only 7 in our district because Guyman was not. That's the 8th. Okay, so you remove those, you take the top 4 that make the playoffs. Well, right now as it stands, Bishop McGuinness, Macarthur, Newcastle, Southeast, and then Duncan. And the others waiting outside. And you look at the district record, that's the most important. Overall record is nice, it's fancy, and that's why Bishop McGuinness, they're undefeated at 6-0. But your points. So what I want you to concentrate is your district record.
Right.
So those are all undefeated. So you have a 3-way tie for first place and a 3-way tie for district points. But this is going to change because head-to-head is going to start mattering.
Right.
Because Macarthur is going to play Newcastle because they've not played each other. Bishop McGuinness has not played the other two as well. So it's going to get all sorted out. Duncan's holding on to that 4th position if they want to try to jumpstart over Southeast, because I think Duncan will play Southeast and they can jump into that when they determine their own fate, so to speak.
Yeah.
So that's very important, and that's as of October 14th. We'll keep an eye on that for going forward. But we got 37 seconds before we start second half action. Tony, we're going to get to our third quarter. Third quarter sponsor is going to be brought to you by Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual, the builder, or commercial. Number 2, Southwest C Avenue. So the final 13 seconds on the clock will tick up. And we'll be back to action here shortly. 49-14 is your score. Highlanders just put 12 on the board there.
What do you guys think about the Red River?
I don't really have much comment on that. Well, at least in the second half. But you said hook 'em, and everybody was excited because you were on board for Texas.
I was trying to jinx them. I jinxed them when they played Florida. That's why I did it.
And that's your story, and you're sticking to
Yep,
it, right?
I'm an OU fan. I was just trying to jinx them.
I understand that.
So it didn't work, so I'm not doing it again. Let's start off strong like we did first half.
Well, the Highlanders won the coin toss, elected to receive, and so they will be kicking off to Midwest City to start second half action. As we'll put 12 on the board, get your third quarter started. Already gave you a lot of the scores in the network, kind of some of what we expected. We'll keep an eye on the Cache Bridge Creek game. That was the game that was tight up 7-all. We'll also keep an eye on Lawton High and El Reno. Lawton High was down, and if they really want to see playoffs, they really need to get that win.
Get that win, yeah.
Well, my son Caleb, our videographer, brought up the sad news of Ace Frehley's passing.
Man.
So part of KISS, the four, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Peter Criss with drums, and Ace Frehley passed away.
Sad.
So a sad day in rock and roll history.
You know, actress Diane Keaton passed away.
Yeah, she was 79.
Yeah.
Wayne's drive-in kickoff is going to be end over end and is going to scoot in the end zone. 2 locations to serve you. 7 Southwest Sheridan Road, 6810 Northwest Cache Road. Hey, everyone, let's go to Wayne's.
Wayne's. All right. Let's see what we do here.
Well, we know it's coming. Big dose of quarterback up the middle.
Yep.
Or outside. Now, the only thing is he kind of baits you into that, and he does look downfield. I got to give him credit that he looks to try to see if he can pass that ball, too.
He's a baseball player. Plays center field.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. Thank you very much for the
said he's really good.
Inspiring section there. All right, so getting ready to start second half action. Put 12 on the board, and we're start for third quarter action. Back to work, back to pass.
We got to contain him.
On the move and on the run, and he'll get a first down pickup past the 31-yard line. He's just hard to bring down.
Yeah, he is.
So the first down Bombers come up.
We've got to sustain him.
As I've checked now, it's 22-all now. El Reno and Lawton High in a battle.
Wow.
So you can kind of switch over there on the Oklahoma Sports Network, kind of catch up with that. Little outlet screen pass to the far side is going to pick up 5. We're going to spin him out. And then finally Gunner said, no,
nope,
not going to advance past that. But he picks up 4, though.
Yeah.
Second down in about 7. Just underway here in the third quarter. Macarthur getting some looks to the sideline for their defensive call. As Adam Austin wants to know what that is. He'll bark out, getting everybody in their place. Right out the gate.
Yep.
As the quarterback faked and ran to the left, handoff to the right, gets the pickup first down. Kind of flat-footed from halftime. And, you know, when you're kids and you look at the score and you say, gosh, it's 49-14, right? You know, I mean, you got to still play.
Yeah, you
do. You got to play 4 quarters, you know, and they're going to play 4 quarters. You don't want to give them any kind of momentum.
Nope.
So you're going to have to play every down.
They can't. They got to keep the gas on the pedal.
Back to work. Flushed out of the pocket. Man, loads and throws, and then right. Man, he's got a good arm.
He does.
Lincoln King just puts it right on the money. Think that, you know, if they can put this together in drives.
Yeah.
Now, I knew he threw that pick earlier on that kind of staved a drive away from them. But they're going to kind of go no huddle quickly to the line. Quarterback
Yeah, we got to be able to contain.
Yeah, and he's going to gain him about 3 or
Yep.
4. Going to tire that defense out, quarterback keeper.
Chasing them.
He's going to go outside, going to gain a couple, and going to run out of bounds to stop the clock. Brings up 2nd down and 7. And the clock stops for the run out of bounds.
Here come with the blitz, look like it.
Back to work,
Yep.
Lincoln King. Going to throw.
Ooh.
Man, it's just nice. I mean,
Yeah.
just finding athletes, And this time at the juncture of the season, you're kind of figuring things out.
Yeah.
You got a flag that comes in late.
What we got?
I hope it's not a late hit out of
I don't
bounds.
think so. I hope not either.
It is on that sideline, and that's where the tackle was. We'll find out from the Whitecap. Yep. Personal foul. 15 yards. And, I know you're playing aggressive, and I know you're trying to.
There's a difference between playing aggressive and playing smart. But you got to be able to do that. Because like we talked about, this could hurt us if we don't clean this up, especially against Newcastle and McGinnis.
Yeah, and that's what we said keys to the second half. Is just, you got to clean up. And there wasn't a lot of them.
No.
But they're costly at the
Yeah.
right time. And I know you're playing aggressive, but you got to be smart. You
Yeah.
got to play smart. Inside the red zone for the Bombers. Quick little handoff. Stutter his way for a few yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 9.
Talk about Mr. Eagles.
Yeah, we've been kind of missing him.
Yeah. He read that really well, filled in the gaps, made the tackle.
Really not a sense of urgency, Midwest
No.
City using the clock and the time, but, still putting together a nice drive to start the second half with trips here on the bottom end of your screen. Oh, boy. Either we came because the center, but there was movement on the left side.
Yeah.
It wasn't just the center took the knockdown. He didn't snap the ball, but I think there was movement. Nope. It's against the defense. So they got us for 5 yards. So they're going to move the sticks even closer. Bring up a 2nd down and manageable. About a 2nd down and 3.
They got to do a better job. Watch the ball.
Lincoln King going to take it.
Wow,
run,
what a
scoot,
juke move.
turn, and then gets down to about the sticks. I think maybe a yard shy. Yeah, they're going to say he's going to be 3rd down and about 1.
Yeah.
Oh, a flag comes flying late, and this is where the referee was in the middle of both. There was something said because there wasn't anything done, but there was chirping. Let's see on which side.
I think it's on Midwest City.
One could hope.
Yeah. We don't need any of those.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on,
Be a
guys.
1st down, half the distance to the goal. Man, there was something said. And, it's just unfortunate because it's not unnecessary.
Yep.
A 14-14 game. Dead ball, personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Midwest City. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against Macarthur. Offsets, and we'll start again. So I guess both were saying something. They were just exchanging Christmas greeting card addresses. That's all.
We're saying Merry Christmas.
You're on my list.
Yeah.
I'm going to mail this out on Monday.
Let's go get a burger
Slow
after this.
different. Yeah, I'm sure all of that.
We can't go to Wayne's, they're closed.
No, that's right. They close at 8.
Yep.
Referee says, okay, run it. Run the clock. Let's go. You don't want to get too chippy.
No.
Bombers trying to get in there for another score tonight.
Oh, good job,
Just
defense.
blown up.
Wow.
Okay, the other no gain on that play now, and that's going to make up a 4th down and much longer. They needed 3rd and 1. It's going to be 4th down and about 6. Yeah.
Good
4 down
penetration in the
territory.
middle.
But another thing is, too, and I know we're not at the danger now, but the other thing is those 15 points.
Yeah.
You want to get the win and your 15 maximum points. As I said, we sat here in the Ponca City game, and, man, there was so much drama in that game, so much scoring. Going for it, and that's whistle dead, and timeout was called for Midwest City. So they took it. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Well, the Macarthur Highlanders looking for their second stop in their territory for 4-down territory. Last time it was turnover on downs. Remember, it was on the 4 last time, Tony.
Yeah.
Because it was a 96-yard drive to score.
15 plays.
Yep. So let's see if the Highlanders can stop them on turnover on downs. Well, quarterback draw. He also has that nice slant across the middle. He lets all that defense kind of clear out. Let's see what they've dialed up after calling timeout. Lincoln King.
Motion.
Going to go straight back to pass. Looking downfield in the end zone, and it is deflected, no flag, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
There you go.
That was good.
Yes, I like that.
It's a good stop. So the first down Highlanders, and we're going to run the clock quite a bit. Going to try to. Keep an eye on the score for Lawton High. So that's the second time tonight, Tony. They stalled out.
That's what we need to do.
This is 1 yard different. First and 10 for the Highlanders. Back to work. Back for a little flare out. Boy, that's kind of thrown behind.
Yep.
Throws incomplete, and that stops the clock.
Michael Holloman.
Well, looks like it's 22-16 El Reno.
Look at him. Gee, that kid runs.
That's what we've got as the latest. Connor Claiborne again. Lawton High looks like they're threatening. So this is a back-and-forth game. 22-16. Another handoff up the middle. Nothing fancy. Doesn't really need to. I think this is good time management. You run the clock. You run the ball. You get first downs. And what do you got? Another Midwest City Bomber down on the ground. So the stoppage of play. We'll take a timeout with him. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Todd Bridges, and after 30 years of practicing dentistry in Lawton, Fort Sill, Southwest Oklahoma, I need some help. Please welcome our new associate dentist, Dr. Chandler Harbin. Dr. Harbin brings a gentle touch to our ever-expanding dental practice in order to make your visit one that exceeds your expectations. Even more things to smile about is our partnership with 3 major dental insurance companies, United Concordia, Delta Dental Premier, and Health Choice. Come schedule an appointment with Dr. Harbin or myself by calling 580-248-6700.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium. Comanche Home Center, third quarter. We want to thank our timeout sponsor is Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. Their Police Officers Association takes great pride in supporting local youth athletic teams, wishing them all best of luck. Nice screenplay. Off to the races to the 50, 45, 40. It's a foot race to the 30, down to the 10, 5. Touchdown, Macarthur.
That's what I'm talking about.
To Josh Rushing, and J2 scores again. We'll see that on the instant replay. Throws that. Nice screen. Nothing fancy. Gets the blocks downfield. He's off to the races. And there goes J2 for another score tonight. In the end zone for the 6 and the PAT coming up. Glad you could join us in the broadcast. Got some exciting games on the network. You can bounce around. We don't mind. We got Lawton High and El Reno in a tight one. Cache and Bridge Creek also in a tight ball game. Catch that on the Oklahoma Sports Network. They came a little early. Roll down, play. Kick up, kick through, and good. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. 56-14 Big Mac on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, PayMe Checking puts real money right into your account when you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. PayMe Checking, the free account that pays you only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
Well, back here at Cameron Stadium, Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank. One size does not fit all, offering you easy online access. Find the account that fits you today. Member FDIC.
4 plays, 90-yard drive, a 60-yard pass to Mr. Rushing for Mr. Lachlan.
Well, what a great connection. And your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. 2 locations to serve you. Let's go to Wayne's. And the Midwest City Bombers will take over their last drive. A very impressive drive to start the second half, but stalled out. Had a penalty when they didn't need to have that happen. I will say this. The Midwest City Bomber Band has played all night long.
Yeah, they have.
And they have shown the spirit, and they have tried to engage Macarthur Band.
They weren't going to do it.
I saw that. Usually they kind of have a little bit of fun on both ends.
Yeah.
A high school Friday night experience. Under some duress, flushed out of the pocket. This time they know what there's a ball on the ground, scooped, and I think the Highlanders may have recovered. They said, well, we've seen this too many dancing out of the pocket, running downfield. We'll just take it from you.
Yeah, exactly what we had to do.
So a turnover, and we'll see it here on replay from First Baptist East. Instant replay right here. Put it out. Punch ball out. Highlander ball.
The 15.
Well, this is set up for what we said on paper.
Yeah.
Was looking like what it was going to do for the remainder of these 3 games. And just bringing up the schedule, when you see Newcastle coming up next week on Friday, right before Halloween, Southeast for senior night, back at Macarthur Stadium, and then Bishop McGinnis on the road. So that's what it looks like. I don't think Morgan Stanley, the Orchard Group, giving us that schedule. Look.
Where will Barry Sanders run?
Hand off. Yeah, there we go. Number 20. So we got our little rotation in. This is D'Angelo Jenkins. Number 20 is a senior. Of course, Macarthur not really trying to add on any points they're going to try to milk clock as much as possible. This is my Coach Manning's design. There's 17 on the play clock. They'll get this down under 7, and that will be the start.
Got Mr. Salazar in there, the bus. Look at that.
Yeah, but he's going to score.
Yeah,
Princeton Salazar, the freshman, is just going to put 6 on the board, and that's where you got 3 running backs. And, he's played on defense, and you say, here we go. You tote the rock. Okay, I got it. Brings 62. Yep. And the PAT coming up. Got our Midwest City crew right next to us. Both crews performing tonight. Of course, Jordan Ray and Tom Carpenter bringing you the Midwest City broadcast for the Bombers all season long. Try to stutter step. Oh, boy, yeah, it's just, you know what, you do this, it stops, and then,
Yeah.
sometimes we just decline it and just kick it over. But I'll tell you what, if you do it one too many times, we'll put it on the 2, and then we'll go for 2.
Yep.
Just say no. Decline. Kick again. PAT coming up. The ball, snap, Manning with the hold, up, through, and good. 63-14. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium in your drive summary. Boy, we're getting a workout tonight, Tony.
Yeah.
Is your lead run out of? Is your pencil run out of lead yet?
Not yet.
Yeah. City National Bank, member FDIC, offering you easy online access for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. City National Bank.
3 plays, 15-yard drive, 14-yard touchdown run by Mr. Salazar.
Spreading the wealth, man. Everybody's getting a game ball tonight. And your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive, and we're going to back this up. So there must have been a penalty, maybe an unsportsmanlike conduct on us. So we're going to be kicking off the 25-yard line. That just doesn't work.
Nope. Man.
It's the only thing that you need to clean up and get ready for next week because you'll be on the road to Newcastle.
Yep.
It'll be the first time that we've traveled to Newcastle. They came here last year in a stunning win at the end. A great game to watch. Ball teed up at the 25-yard line for your Wayne's Drive and kickoff. It's going to be over the heads and going to be in the end zone for a touchback. Believe that. After the penalty yards, it kind of bounced in. Went over by the 10. In the end zone. And the touchback.
The concession stand still open is the northeast at the top. The only concession stand is at the northeast stop, and it will close at the end of the third quarter.
Oh, they are now running the clock. Yep, they are now having a running clock. They must have agreed. We'll make for a quick fourth quarter then. I mean, in 8-man, there is a mercy. There's a run rule. And they've not had that in the other, the 11-man football. But this goes with it is a running clock. Kind of helps. Sneaking up.
Got a different quarterback in.
Around the corner, okay. And that's going to help too.
Yeah.
Both teams are very understanding what this is.
Yeah.
It's a win for Macarthur. They will go on undefeated in district play. Their only loss coming to 0 week against the Elgin Owls, who are on a track meet race, maybe an appointment to meet Tuttle with a rematch of a state championship. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but, as broadcasters, we can do that.
Yeah.
I'm not a coach. I'm not a player. We don't play it, you know. But that looks like a collision course of happening.
Yeah.
So they've not looked back.
That's at the edge.
And I think we're going to start getting some substitutions coming in on both sides of the ball as quarterback has changed out for Midwest City. We're probably going to see that for Macarthur as well. And the clock will run. Third down and 5. Well, this is Midwest City's coach first year.
Yeah.
Having to replace a legend that's been there for a long time. Trying to get his personnel, trying to find out what he's going to be doing and how he's putting it together. Flushed out of the pocket, wants to load and throw, and then tuck and run.
Play by Mr. Manning.
Gets to the 20-yard line.
Stepped up, made that play.
Brings up 4th down.
So it brings up a 4th down.
Mr. Cam Manning, great job.
Just a junior at 5'9". Coach's son. The senior is our placeholder. But, we called his name out earlier, too, so he's getting some good playing time here in the secondary.
I like how the referee gave him some dabs on that play.
Going to be back to punt. And it's going to be fielded at the 50. Oh, hold on to that ball.
Yeah.
Let's not hold that like a loaf of bread. Get that stripped out. The Highlanders will have decent field position, but with a running clock and them running the ball. And, I know here's the other thing is, too. These are going to be JV players, and they work just as hard.
Yep.
And they're going to want to try to get yards and points if they can. So the running clock has started for second half action.
46-yard line. First down, Highlanders.
I'm sure Vince will, our PA, Vic Menendez, our PA announcer, will say, if you need a ride, Tony, it's time to call your parents and pick you up. So it's about time that he calls. Tony needs a ride home.
I need to call my wife. Oh, she's in bed.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just have to walk home.
I think you're going to have to Uber.
Hey, that's running?
Uber.
That's running?
Not to Geronimo, it does.
Well, I guess it's going to be a long walk in the dark.
No, I just told you. You could call an Uber.
No. No. I watch too much 2020 and Dateline.
You can get that one guy who's he's a fourth seer. He gets people in his car and tells them their back family history and everything. And a psychic. That's what it was.
There you go.
He's an Uber driver and psycho. Psychic.
You just said it, psycho.
Anytime that we have to think of things and menu items on wish lists, you know how the score is going.
Yeah.
But the good news is, even though it's not a run rule, it is a running clock, and we're at the 6-minute mark just a few seconds ago, and we're down under 2. Make for a fast fourth quarter.
Good play.
Handoff jet sweep motion to our number 20
We lost some
is
yardage
Jenkins.
on
And at quarterback is Zayden Jensen, right? He's a freshman.
Yep.
They bragged up this freshman class. Said they have got some outstanding. You got Kibble. You got Salazar. I mean, the future looks bright for the future Macarthur Highlanders going to step on the field. You had Avon Lachlan was a 3-year starter coming in as a sophomore. Jenkins still on his feet.
Look at that.
He gets away. No. He wants to get going to the 30, 25, then out to the 22-yard line. He is not going to be denied.
No.
He had one before his highlight that he put on X. We'll see that on instant replay. Watch where he was supposed to be stopped. Okay, like
There you
right
go. Look at that.
here.
Nope.
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 And, oh, and then
No,
he
let him
didn't
go.
close it. As like,
Hold on. I got to go. I got to go.
oh, there's the request your ride, Tony. There it is. Yeah, we're going to be down in the last minute of the fourth, of the third quarter into the fourth. So the freshman quarterback in, Avon Lachlan, Josh Rushing, Adam Austin, all done for the night. Claiborne, Josiah Thomas. This time they said, okay, we got you wrapped up this time.
Yeah.
Final 30 seconds remain here in the third quarter. And we'll get to the very fast fourth quarter. How long will it be? I'll tell you, it's going to be 12 minutes exactly. There's a running clock, unless someone calls timeout. Will be an exact 12-minute finish, a race to the finish. And that will end the third quarter. 63-14 after 3. We'll be back with the fourth and final right after this. Big Mac football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Arvest Bank, we believe home ownership makes families and communities stronger. Whether it's your first home, a fixer-upper, or your forever home, we're here to help put home ownership within reach. Because everyone deserves a financial partner who cares. Arvest Bank, we believe.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium. Welcome into the fourth and final period, brought to you by Pam and Barry at RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry. With RE/MAX, they're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Welcome into the fourth quarter. Second down at 12. And a running clock. 12 minutes, the referee says, come on, let's go, let's go. I want to get home. Watch reruns of Matlock. That's age appropriate.
Yeah.
No, I'd say Seinfeld.
Family Guy. Oh, never mind.
Seinfeld and
The Simpsons. I can't believe they're still running.
going to run down 10 seconds down to the last 6 seconds of that play clock. I don't even think they're going to call offsides.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that.
Encroachment.
Good news is with the running clock, it doesn't matter if there's a penalty in play, and a lot of times they say don't worry about it.
Now you got Jacob Green at running back.
Okay. Third down and 11. Hey, don't forget, we will be loaded up on Tuesday. Coach's show at 6 p.m. at Southwest Oklahoma Brewery. Great barbecue, great food, biggest pretzel you'll find anywhere. And they've got Oktoberfest this weekend. They got Halloween stuff coming up next week. Check them out on their Facebook page. That's just going to be stopped right there. A lot of JV players playing on both sides tonight. At this juncture of the game, fourth down and 12, and more likely a turnover on downs unless they are able to get down to about the 11-yard line. And they'll take all of that 19 seconds left on the play clock. They'll kind of break the huddle and go to the line. Another handoff. Oh. I said I thought he was going to get close to get it first. He's going to get down to the 15-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So we talked about the coaches show, talked about our podcast. Wherever you are, Spotify or Apple, you can listen to that each week. We have a special guest that we bring in. Tuesday's coaches show. Midwest City will have their coaches show Tuesday at 5:30. 6 o'clock for the Lawton area. Elgin Tuesday at 6. Altus Wednesday, and Newcastle's usually on Thursday. Had most of our teams playing in action tonight. the intriguing ones that we'll have to go back and look, Cache and Bridge Creek were tied at 7 apiece. That was a halftime score, so that's been a while back. And then it was been back and forth between El Reno and Lawton High. And that's been on Facebook too. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch us on Facebook. Follow us there on Instagram and X. Midwest City with the ball in motion. A little quick toss, and the ball is going to be on the ground. Macarthur says they have it. So the little toss. They blew it dead, but are they going to say? Well, it looks like it's a pop pass and it's incomplete,
okay.
you know?
Yeah.
If it was a shuttle forward,
yeah,
that's what they're calling.
Brings up second down.
Second down. 8.5 to go. Second down at 12. Nice Friday night tomorrow with Newcastle. It'll be the only game in town. Everybody else has played for fall break Thursday. On the run. 20, 25, 30. 40. Foot race to the 50. You got 2 men to beat. 35-30, 25-20 to the 15, 10-5, and he will cross and score. Touchdown to Midwest City. Now look at this. The JV players getting in. Watch this.
Touchdown Bombers.
So the Bombers on the edge. Boy, and then we kind of got on our block in the secondary, and he just kind of separated the two. I like this come on strong right here. Almost got him at the 1. And the fight song strikes up for the Midwest City Bombers to put 20 on the board, and the PAT coming up. And the running clock, 7:40. Tony, you got your work cut out for you because we've got to decide our player of the game. When you got 63 points, you got a lot of players of the game. And our defensive player of the game. And I've got my idea of who the defensive player will be.
How about you pick defense, I pick offense.
Okay, that sounds good. PAT up through and good. So it makes 21, 63-21. Big Mac. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Tech Solutions is your dependable contractor for heating, AC, and electrical services for your home or business. They're the ones to rely on with over 30 years experience, and they are 100% locally owned and operated. They see to it to take care of your comfort, offering everything from insulation to maintenance and servicing all brands in the greater Southwest Oklahoma area. Make sure you see them first for all your HVAC and electrical needs. Give them a call today, 580-919-0328. That's 580-919-0328.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium. And Midwest City gets on the board with a score in the second half. And your kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Let's go to Wayne's. We're halfway through this running clock, fourth quarter, 63-21. All JV squad in now. Weather's starting to be very comfortable on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for our post game where we'll have our player of the game announced and our defensive player of the game. So we'll wrap things up. And Tony, next week, it's going to be Friday at Newcastle. That should be a great one.
Yeah.
And that will really decide because Macarthur, they have that new slogan, get back to where they were with district championships. They have finished third in the district the last 2 years in a row.
Wow.
And that was a trip to Guthrie. They don't want to finish third. They want to finish first or second and host here at Cameron. Ball kicked off. Going to be fielded. They take it at the 35-yard line. Upended there.
Oh, good run. Wait, hold on to the ball.
And I don't want another third in a row trip to Guthrie.
No, I can't imagine.
And I can't assume it's Guthrie. They haven't decided yet who's going to win that district.
Right.
Because you got Carl Albert, Guthrie, and Altus. Altus was leading. We talked about this. If they go 7-0 tonight, which look like they are going to, that's the first time in school history since 1969. Wow. Catch that on the Altus broadcast. And then we also have the Altus Coaches Show Wednesday at 6:30 at the Brew at Jackson County Memorial Hospital. Speaking of fall sports with girls, Elgin and Carl Albert in state, they had to play against each other. It was Carl Albert winning 5-2. They advanced to the semifinals. Will play tomorrow. Altus, we have 3 in volleyball this next week for state, including Macarthur. Altus for their only the 7th year, and they hosted their regionals and won their regionals. Run outside, gets contained and thrown down. And then the Never Been to Spain by the tuba section will be played as a Macarthur tradition of fourth quarter that things are kind of going your way. Your Pam and Barry fourth quarter. Thank them for their continued support for 10 years. Telling them to reset the, there it is. Reset the play clock from the 40 down to the. We'll have to stand still. The only thing is I hate this because we have to stand still a long time.
Yeah.
Long time. Yeah, just snap it. You linemen are in a stance for so long.
Yep.
3 minutes and counting in the running clock.
Midwest City. Cramping, I guess.
Well, the good news is I don't think they'll stop this clock even with that. I think they're going to do it now. Yeah, they're going to have to call a timeout. So they do to work with this young man. We'll be back right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
All right, back here at Cameron Stadium, got some scores there in 4A. Cache now leads, close one, Bridge Creek 17-14 in the fourth. But Hara leads Bethany, that's interesting, on an OSN team by 10, 38-28 in the fourth. Elgin did beat Weatherford 35-0. That's a final. Look at Tuttle over Tecumseh 70-6. Told you they're on a collision course to have a rematch of a state title.
Yep.
And brings up a fourth down. And they'll take a lot of the time off the 20. Altus leads Noble 56-18. That's in the fourth. El Reno leads Lawton High 30-22. Really need to pull that out.
Yeah.
Del City beat Will Rogers 68-7. Carl Albert still
Scoop.
leads 69-0.
Scoop and score.
Scoop and score for Midwest City and the Bombers. Yeah, I mean, it's just cheap points that, Bombers get in the end zone. See that in replay. There it is. Just kind of waltzes in. Gets the 6. Well, the good news is you're going to still get your win. You're going to get your 15 points in the district, and that's the most important thing, is you're going to be undefeated in the district, a collision course with Newcastle and Bishop McGuinness left on the radar of the 3 remaining games, and it will start with Newcastle on the road next Friday. Cannot wait for that. We're going to be outside. It's going to be on top of the press box. So get ready for it. You better bring your little long johns there if you get cold there, Tony.
We're going to have to wear a jean shorts or something, or some jeans.
Yeah, you're going to have to wear a little bit thicker material.
Yep.
PAT up, through and good. We'll keep it here because there's only 33 seconds left, and so by the time we cut away to commercial, it'll be over. So we don't have to do anything now. Even the kickoff, we're just going to line up at the 50 and say congratulations, and the running clock saved the fourth quarter after the scoop and score to make it 63-28 will be the final in about 13 seconds. And remember, we'll come back for our post game to have quickly our offensive player of the game and our defensive player of the game coming up shortly. It is 3-2-1. It is in the books.
Here we go.
That's the final. 63-28 is your final. We'll be back with the post game right after this on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Rule number 6, be the truck authority. That's the Billingsley way. At Billingsley, we're proud to offer hundreds of Ford trucks for your selection. And if you know a thing or two about saving money, we bet you know Billingsley.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Drive home the win now at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings from our inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs. See us today and be a champion with a winning deal for you. Or shop us online at BillingsleyHyundai.com.
All right, both teams congratulate each other at midfield, and it is a final here at Cameron Stadium. And we're glad that you could be a part of this broadcast tonight. Final, once again, 63-28. And let's get you to some of the more challenging of what we do here is our player of the game. We'll start off with our player of the game. That's brought to you by Taco Mayo. They focus on fresh ingredients, customized Fresh Mex style for burritos, nachos, and salads. From their classic menu to their Fresh Mex menu, serving you since 1978. Taco Mayo me.
Offensively, I've got Josiah Thomas, 3 touchdowns.
Okay, had a really good night.
Yeah.
They spread that ball around on the ground. And our post game and our defensive player of the game is brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Big plays, loud crowds, and a hometown bank that's always on your team. Sovereign Bank, proud to support our community. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, 2 locations in Lawton. I'm going to give it to AA. Adam Austin had that great interception just when needed. So it was kind of getting some momentum, Midwest City. He took it away from him the very next play, a play that we've not seen, which was a counter used by a wide receiver for Josh Rushing, but that was set up by the defense and our defensive player of the game, Adam Austin. All right, so that's a final here from Cameron Stadium. I want to thank Ashley, our producer, Caleb, our videographer, for Tony Anders. This is Eric Sherm bidding you a pleasant good evening. Macarthur Highlanders victorious, undefeated on the district, and go on the road to Newcastle next Friday. We'll see you then. You've been watching a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network. Have a great and safe weekend.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.